Sean! Stop being nice to me, damn it! Don't you know that's not allowed in here? Thank you for the raid! Thank you, buddy! Here, I'm going ahead and I'm booting up anyways. Echo's losing her mind. My dog's over here. She's losing her mind. She's like, who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? She is freaking out. Let me let her out of the room real quick. Can I have a shout out for Sean, please? I'm gonna be hunting you down, motherfucker. Alright. Did you find out how to use the door? Is this meta? Is this meta that Glass doesn't know how to use doors? I knew it. Fucking knew it. Alright. Let me get settled in here. I have so many like I got so many things to work on. I still need to build that case. CJ keeps having trauma after trauma. Maybe that's Wallaby's plan. Just traumatize her enough she can't fucking work. Doesn't matter if you're smart if you can't fucking work. You know? Yesterday was a lot. Good. I wouldn't put it past Wallaby. She doesn't even want to kill him. She just wants him to fucking stop hurting people. Oh my god. Alright. Let's get settled in, guys. Let's see. I'm just putting on my regular playlist right now. Maybe let's get CJ's stitches. Like, taken out today. What do you think? I did really want to get kidnapped, but like, it's way better that she didn't though. It's way better she didn't, because now we have more scenes we can build on and it's gonna be great. Here, I'm just getting on my... The Hooper? I'm even looking over, like, CJ told Scout, she's like, I know that you'll always get who you want, so that's why I'm not hiding for... If I can get a hold of Rabbit, I wonder if Rabbit would let me reach out to Scout. Figure out a way to help this fucker. But CJ's at this point, like, gonna grab me and try to kill me. And it's just gonna happen. CJ's a bit of a realist. When's the next kidnapping? Well... 25?! Jesus Christ, Sean. Holy bully. That's a lot of fucking streams. I'm sorry you've been around me that long. I always have to imagine she's like pulling down the thing a little bit. Okay, check telegrams. Send a telegram to Rabbit. So many things to do. No, ever. Like, oh, you wanna aw. I don't know, let me go. Aw. Thank you. I appreciate it. And I appreciate the talk that we had the other day. Life gets hard. I guess even still is just beaten metal. Stay safe. I know anything. Who's next to me right now? Is that Morgan? Hello. I love Sarah. Hit me for your building on but like something bad. Really well car within the next day. I'm sorry about hanging. I think I was arranged with everything happened. If Porter is still around, I could really use him right now, but most of all you. Oh, Dean.
You safe CJ a student?
See ya. I think it was Morgan. I love you. Oh, I have to hunt you down soon. Please be resting. Don't take on too much. No, I guess it would be hypocritical to give you too much trouble over it. I always have to remember she goes by Clementine with him. There we go. Oh, 20 streams! A drawing of my ankle? What the hell? What the hell? Oh my goodness. He really answered her question. Holy shit. Oh my god. Are you ready? I got my water ready. I am ready. We're all ready. This is gonna be great. This is gonna be wonderful. Let me get settled. Okay, alright. I got my water. Let me take a drink. And then we're gonna read this from Rick Cassidy, our new cadet to deputy. Oh, he actually thought about her question. He thought about her question. Okay, dear CJ, last time we rode together, you asked, what's a good person, and said to telegram you something after we thought about. Well, I've been thinking, yes, very dangerous for me, a lot. And while I ain't great at explaining things, I'm gonna try it because you seem like you've been wrestling a lot. Or maybe at least something can resonate with you and help you to feel good about yourself and what we do. I apologize in advance because I'm bad with words and you asked a question that ain't simple. So I think this might be a bit of a book and I'll probably get rambling, but I worry that you might be overthinking the question a bit because it was a simple answer, though how you define the parts that gets complicated, especially if you got someone with the wrong intentions telling you the wrong thing. What makes a person good? The simple answer is a good person is someone who does good. When people are looking and when they... Someone who does it when it's easy, but even more importantly when it's hard. Someone is good to their friends and their enemies. It's a person who does what is right all the time, even when no one else wants to do it. Now, I think what you're trying to ask is, what is good? And that's where it gets a little hairy and gray. But I don't think it has to. Doing good almost always means doing something to benefit someone else or society while doing little harm to the surrounding. I'm gonna put this song on loop while we're listening to, like, we're reading this, because this is good. This is really fucking good. Let's see, where was I? Okay. Doing good almost always does something to benefit someone else or society while doing as little harm to the surroundings. Does that mean bad people can sometimes do good things? Sure, but it doesn't make the bad things they do suddenly good. And anyone who tells you...
Hi, Spleeny.
Howdy, Lucia.
Alright, I'm just reading something real quick, and then I'm gonna be right there with you.
It was you sent me a telegram.
I sent you the telegram.
Feel like anybody else will.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh. Right.
Sorry.
Sure, but it doesn't make things suddenly good. And anyone who tells you we're just looking out for our own is leaving off the implied second half at the expense of everyone else, which
There's
isn't
a couple
good.
of milk bandits in the office.
Yes,
so I really
doing
don't
good
want to
comes
talk
at a
there.
cost. Everything has a cost
what?
or a reaction. But if that...
Milk bandits?
Milk, cream bandits, milk bandits, I don't know.
Nope, I don't like that word.
And there was a big one, and he runs faster than he looks like he should. And he
right
just...
back.
okay.
I'm just gonna be out back. Okay. Because it, like, it's so good, though. It's so good, though. Good things sure to make bad sound good. Yes, doing good comes at a cost. Everything has a cost or a reaction, but if that cost does more damage than the overall benefit, then it ain't good. Take Robin. They are taking something away from someone because of selfish desire. Even if they have that money away to the poor, or gave that money away, which is a good thing. The way it hurts those who were robbed, and all the downstream effects of that turns something good, giving money to the poor, into something bad. Because just like the serpent can make death look like a juicy apple, so can a person dress up their, pardon my language, ma'am, shit to look more like good. Bad people will always try to lie to you about what they are doing, but at the end of the day, no matter how much you dress it up, put makeup on it, or wash it, shit will always smell. Because at the end of the day, shit is shit. I'm really sorry, I hate cussing, but I wanted you to understand. I feel like it conveys the emotion better. You can't make something an ain't. Take Dead End Gang. They will tell you their shit is really not that bad. They are just protecting Van Horn, but once again, they leave out the second half of by robbing, hurting, and killing anyone who isn't us. The thing is this, they don't, Brett. They don't. They are sacrificing an entire state for a town with less than 100 people. That ain't good no matter how you justify it. I agree, it's not good to, like, you know, but it still goes back to, like CJ ain't drinking the Kool-Aid. She's not, like, dumb. She's just, like, but that's the thing. It isn't just, they're not robbing, hurting, and killing anyone that isn't them. It's whoever they deem as a threat. Now, they do rob, and they do hurt. They do those things. They do those things. Just for the hell of it sometimes. But most of the time, it's only, that doesn't make it right. It doesn't make it right. So, okay. So now, do we do good? Because at the end of the day, we also hurt people. I'm not so sure. In my mind, it ain't good to hurt people, but I think it's even more ain't good to let others get away with actual evil. So if I have to take on the burden so that my sisters, your brothers, and everyone else, parents, can live a good life, well, I'll do it. Because at the end of the day, that's what we signed up for. It beats the alternative of a lawless world where people like Wallaby rule an entire state that's abusing more people with personal gain. I personally think what we do is good because we protect everyone, not just a select group. We don't proactively go after people. They proactively rob people. They proactively hurt people. They can say they deserve it for XYZ. I just said XYZ, didn't I? But at the end of the day, that ain't right. If we keep taking eyes because someone poked ours, we'll all end up blind and no one wins. CJ very much agrees with this. This is why she chooses to be the way she is. Oh my god. I just realized something. CJ always talks about the wolves. What CJ's talking about with wolves is that when she was alone for that time, she watched how people can take advantage of other people, how they pretend to be your friend and they hurt you and they leave you with nothing. I assume maybe she got robbed because that wouldn't be like hurt towards a child, you know? But you know, like left alone, it's like, because you can't have a backstory with harm to children. But like stuff like that where, you know, she's so afraid of wolves in every shape or form, and you know, people are often wolves. That telegram that got sent, the one when she got dropped off, it was called Lost Little Lamb. Because CJ is also like, I'd rather be a lamb than a wolf, but I want to be a lamb that fucking like, you know, I want to protect people. I want to still be me. Let's see. Let's see. Rambo Ram. She wants to be a ram. Yeah, she wants to be a ram. All these days they make them so whatever. Sex, even the criminals matter to me. I ain't like them or what they do, but I forgive them because if I don't forgive them, then I'll just be angry. Brett, are you my soul friend? And that just gives them power. By forgiving them, I take that power back even if they don't deserve it, because at the end of the day, someone has to stop this cycle, Matt. Brett! And the only way to do that is forgive. That don't mean people ain't gonna be held accountable. I could give a big speech that Schaefer taught me about the tenets of justice, but at the end of the day, people need to make amends for their actions. So what makes a person good? Their actions. They have to do good to be good. And being good requires to think of everyone, not just someone. That's the difference between us and them. We fight, protect, serve, and help everyone, not just 10 to 20 people we like. I don't like Captain Henderson, but I'll help him as much as I'd help my friend Blanche, because until he's crossed that line, he deserves my complete effort. Even after he crosses it, I'll forgive him and help him make amends. You're a good person. You've got a big heart. Don't let the wrong people dress their shit, I'm so sorry, up like sweet apple and convince you it's apple pie. Trust me, if you put it in your mouth, you'll just be eating shit. I need to stop. I never regurgitate on others. You know what's good, CJ. You know what's right. You just gotta trust yourself. Sometimes we gotta do difficult things and people get hurt.
I can't finish this. This is too fucking strong. I can't have this.
Yeah, just gotta
Toss it.
down.
Fuck
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Okay.
Someone else can have it.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh.
I can't even feel my fucking face anymore. At least it took away the pain too.
Oh. She's just waiting. She's just
Oh
waiting.
shit, I need to catch up with Fletcher.
She just go right punch him. Yeah, she's just letting him. She's just letting him.
Oh, I should probably telegram Harriet.
What?
Yeah, I need to set up a funeral.
What?
Not my funeral.
Well, I hope not.
Sorry, I had a really bad headache.
It's okay. I'm just looking at a man I was really worried about.
Huh?
Is that CJ?
Oh.
CJ?
Oh.
Huh, CJ? Huh?
Oh. You're both okay and you're both awake. You're both okay and you're both awake. I know you're probably not
Yeah.
okay, but you're awake. Oh.
Huh?
Sorry for making you worry.
Oh. I'm worried about Saul. What are you handing me?
Here.
Be right outside.
We need a wagon. We need a wagon to get everybody over to Blackwater.
Okay, I'll grab a wagon. Where are we going?
We're going to Blackwater.
Why?
Cause I can't. I don't want to stay here in Rose.
Our dogs are there too.
We need to go back to the dogs.
Okay, what kind of wagon
Yeah.
do you want?
They destroyed the house.
Just get-
They destroyed the hotel.
Just get one of the
And
law
the bed
ones.
sheets.
Okay,
And the
American
cross.
flag.
And
Bed
the
sheets
flag.
are gone.
And the Bible. And my good
d-
leather boots and my dancing
yeah.
shoes. All gone.
And the mustache, probably.
It's all gone.
Yeah.
All of it.
Yeah.
I'm so happy to see you, by the way.
I'm so happy to see y'all and you.
I need to talk to you about a lot of things.
Okay, I'll grab the wagon. I'll grab Dean. Because we're supposed to talk too. And everything is okay, but everything's wrong, but it's going to be okay. So I'm gonna grab the wagon.
Okay.
Okay. Oh. Ah, chipmunk.
Oh,
Chipmunk.
Huh?
no.
What's his name?
I'm sorry.
Raccoon not good.
I'm sorry I didn't
because
talk to you.
Second time seeing.
Yesterday, I was just
Oh.
really worried about Hank. And
Yeah.
everything was going wrong. And I wasn't ignoring you. I was just
how
really
I-
worried. And I'm sorry. And I'm gonna go grab a wagon.
know
and I'm
it's
just happy
you,
to
I
see you.
just-
And I'm glad you're safe.
You know.
And I'm... Gotta go grab a wagon. Where do you get a wagon at? don't know the closest place for a wagon. Oh, a law wagon. Check out vehicle. Ugh. Ugh. There we go. Get out of the way, little doggy. I don't want to hurt you.
Just a little bit.
Month?
Dean, you coming to Blackwater?
Okay,
Wait,
that is.
I can't.
But yeah,
Not right now.
That's awesome, actually.
Everything okay?
I'll usually send a telegram being like St. Sebastian Transit Authority on standby. I'll introduce myself.
Yeah, I just have to check something. And you could have gotten them a comfortable wagon, not a
Hey,
tall wagon.
Hey, well, he said to get a long law wagon.
Okay.
And this is long. He said get a long wagon. What else other long
Okay.
wagon is there?
I mean, oh, yeah, I guess.
He said a long wagon, Dean. He said a long wagon.
He's gonna be like, CJ, what the fuck?
And then I'll go grab another one. That rat bastard. You said a long wagon, so I got a long wagon.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
sure.
What else did you mean? You said a long law wagon. It's the only long law wagon.
No, I just said get a law wagon and say
Oh,
long.
I thought you said long. You,
No,
want,
it's
me, you want me
alright.
to get a different one?
No, this is.
I'll lock
this
it.
will do just fine.
This is good.
I'll make everybody think it's a
Great.
transport.
We just
Hey.
look like
Great
criminals.
wagon.
Wait, will
mean-
we
Yeah,
all
Dean?
sort of put our hands
Come
behind our
find me
backs?
once you're done,
I
okay?
am
should
a
we?
criminal.
Yeah.
Should we pretend to be
If it doesn't-
criminals?
If
Be
it doesn't
safe.
hurt too
Oh, be
bad.
safe. You better be safe. And I love you or I'm gonna beat your ass if you come back
There
hurt.
we go.
I won't
Oh,
get
that
hurt,
actually-
promise.
Alright. Yeah, it looks.
Okay.
You know, I actually did this undercover one time. Where,
Filthy
like,
fucking criminals.
we were
Criminal scum.
we had a posse of law on a wagon like this, and we were pretending to be criminals being transported, and we ended up pursuing criminals like this.
Oh, you're
And we
with
called
it.
up to him. Yeah, it worked.
So how's everyone doing today? How's everyone feeling?
Not,
Well,
not
you
great,
should do
but
it too.
a lot better now.
What? That's
Wait, are
great.
you the deputies? And we're the criminals?
Maybe.
Where's Dean?
Yes.
Dean said he
not
couldn't
covered.
go. He said he couldn't go. He said he was doing something, but he told me to come
Right.
find him later.
I think he's investigating my thing with Lowell.
Oh.
Yeah.
Jinx.
Yeah. That's why he keeps pulling me aside to talk to me.
Lowell, huh?
Mm-hmm. I don't feel bad about it. I'm gonna be honest. I don't. But I am gonna spend as much time with you guys as I can before I have to go back.
Why are you gonna have to go back?
Yeah, you don't have to go back.
I mean, if he dies, that's definitely a murder charge.
If he dies, it's self-defense, right?
Jesus Christ!
No.
Why is everybody drop like a bat out of
No,
hell?
it wasn't self-defense. Pretty sure I already told you that.
He did.
Howdy howdy. He thinks it's a transport wagon because it is a transport wagon.
It's going the opposite way.
How have you been doing, CJ?
I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm hoping to get the stitches out of my face today. Fingers crossed. I gotta take care of all the hurt people.
Well, I'm feeling fine, to be honest.
I could change that. No, I'm just
No,
joking. That's a
no,
bad joke.
no.
I'm just joking. That's a joke. That's a joke, I swear.
That's the kind of joke that I would make, CJ. You're not allowed to make those
Hey,
kinds of
what the
jokes.
fuck, CJ?
I don't know. Listen, I'm trying my best here, okay? It's not a bad scar. It's not a big, thick scar. But I just went for the scar that goes across the cheekbone.
I'm glad to see you all, by the way.
Glad to see you. I'm glad to see you awake.
Me too.
The last time I woke up in Saint Denis, nobody was there for me.
Well,
I showed up later. Trying to take care of you. I'm sorry.
BJ and I visited you yesterday.
And I swear to God, if you don't put me on your next of kin, I will hunt you down and I will.
Oh, me?
Yes, for
Are you
sure.
not on there?
I'm not on your next of kin, Hank. No,
I
to be
thought you were
fair,
on my
I don't
next
think
of
you're
kin.
on mine. So
Alright,
I need to change it.
We'll trade. You can be on mine, I can be on yours.
All right, because I need to take my parents off of mine.
Speaking of your parents, do you happen to know why they're trying to kill me?
I do not, and I read that telegram. I do not know, but I will look into it privately.
Because Lando found me walking to Strawberry from Blackwater, because I can't really ride a horse very well. And was kind enough to tell me that Kuyo and a couple of others were up in Coulter a few days ago looking for me.
Oh boy.
I genuinely don't know what I did to piss off the Golden Hounds.
I would stay very, 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 very far away from them.
Oh
Very,
yes,
very,
I mean,
very,
I
very,
definitely
very
don't want my other hand broken.
Oh. I'll look into it. I have no idea. I'm sure there's something. If I can piece a million things together, I bet I can piece my own fucking family together. Hopefully.
Provided we get to Blackwater in one piece.
What? What? I'm doing fine! I drove a wagon like 4 times. I'm gonna be okay. Everything's okay.
We're all gonna die.
We're safe. Oh my god.
I told you we're all
Okay.
We're
No,
gonna
don't.
die.
I suddenly do not feel safe.
I did it on purpose. I did it on purpose because I was like, they're gonna freak
I
out.
want to know what the hell happened on that transport wagon with Hush. Alright, why did Hush ride away in a fucking prison wagon?
You know, I don't want to talk about it, and I'm sure
You don't
Sheriff
wanna-
Sand doesn't want to talk about it either.
Okay. Okay. I'm just
Careful
curious
when I
as to
talk
how,
about it. Careful
how
when I
he
talk
showed
about
up.
it. He got away by being a rat bastard, okay? That's how it happened.
What? I thought Rat Bastard was affectionate.
He's a bastard!
Okay. Alright, he's a bastard. I'm a rat
What's
bastard.
the best way? Can I take the way? No, I don't want to go that way. I don't want to go that way.
You mean you don't want to kill us?
Not yet.
Fair enough. Gotta make us squirm first.
Yeah. I'm an adult! I'm an adult that can drive a wagon!
You should add that to your accolades just in case you apply for another job after the Saints Crossing Sheriff's Department. I'm
You
not
know-
saying that sarcastically.
I was talking to a guy about my gym cutting, kind of looking to get into, like, you know, an actual career, and he was like, oh, so what are your...
I can
What's
make it
your
down
past
this, right?
career
I can make it down
history?
this. How do I make
No,
it?
we're gonna die if you go this way.
Okay, do I go straight up?
Go up.
Okay.
You know, I
I've
had
never
to
taken a
stop.
wagon to Blackwater before. This is a lot of firsts for me. Like being the responsible one.
No, we're gonna die.
That's a
We're
lie.
definitely gonna
I've been pretty responsible.
die. Have you, CJ? Have you been responsible?
My face would tell you otherwise.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's alright. Everything's okay. Everything's okay.
Yeah, everything's fine. Let's not talk about it.
What?
What?
Yeah, exactly. What? We weren't talking about anything.
Oh.
Look at all those horses.
I can't wait to see the dogs.
Yeah. God, I'm so scared to see the
The room's gonna be a mess.
Yeah.
I think Hank just don't want to talk about
my
Daddy and Gang
books.
because they
Oh,
fucked
no.
me
I
up
hope
and
he
fucked
didn't get
him
into
up.
my books.
You guys
I
have a
hope
dog?
not. We got two
We've got
dogs.
two.
When did y'all get two?
I always had Zeus, and
Oh,
then
my
I
lord.
bought Justice for Hank.
Okay,
So
I
now I
want,
got Zeus and Justice.
I want to pet the dogs.
You can.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you can see them. Zeus sometimes wears bloomers because he locks them. He locks human clothes.
What the hell?
Oh my
What the
god.
hell?
Oh,
Where did it come from? It's so dusty. That one's not on
we
me.
nearly
That one's not on
died.
me.
We nearly died.
Alright.
That one's not on me.
2 times that CJ has almost killed us.
Bahala, take raccoon.
I think no, what's the word I'm looking for? No credit? No. I don't know the word I'm looking for.
am I dead?
Yeah.
Is this
We made it!
purgatory?
Woo! We did
Yeah.
it! We did
I thought
it!
it was a fever dream, but I think it might be purgatory.
If anybody finds a pet rat, I want one.
A pet
Oh.
rat?
Yeah.
You want one? I can probably find you one in Armadillo next time I'm going there. But it might be a while.
I want a ferret.
Alright. A ferret for you, a raccoon for raccoon, and a rat for CJ.
We're gonna start a whole petting zoo.
Yeah. We can do that.
Raccoon gonna go pass out in a bush.
Okay.
Good night, everybody.
Good
Good night,
Yeah.
raccoon.
Alright, let's go to, I'm gonna, yeah,
Get some rest, okay?
okay. Thank you, CJ,
Good
for
night.
taking us here.
Definitely. I'm glad we didn't all die.
I'll be back in later and we can clean up the room.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, it's getting serious.
Good night.
I think Hank's gonna
Yeah,
want
see
to
you.
talk about what happened. I'm gonna get rid of
Okay.
this wagon real quick. Let's see. If I get rid of, I'm gonna have the stable boys take it. I'm gonna.
All right.
No, I'm just gonna. I'll be right back. Everything's fine, guys. Everything's fine. I don't want. Okay. Were you glassing me?
Howdy.
Were you glassing me?
I'm right, I was glassing. What are you gonna do about it? Fucko.
I kind of wanted to punch you, but that would be really that wouldn't be good at all. It'd be really mean, so I'm not gonna do it. But I
That
thought
would
about
be
it.
really mean because I wear glasses and you'd break my glasses. I wouldn't be able to see.
Yeah, that'd be shitty. I wouldn't do that.
That's something a criminal would do.
Maybe I'd give you a little kiss on the forehead. No, I'm joking.
Oh
Mike.
no, Miss Rosenberg.
I'm joking. I swear.
My wife would be.
My wife.
Rest and get better.
I mean, Keppel had the fortitude, the integrity, to come and talk to me about it. So I respect her a lot for that. Although I could have died.
Yep, and if you had died,
Oh.
the entire penal code, every single thing. I would have gone down the list.
Cannibalism? Really?
Yep, all of it.
God
Every
damn it,
single thing.
Laura.
Even cannibalism, Jesus.
And that's
You
why
do cannibalism.
and that's why you can never die. You too, CJ. Same thing if you die.
I don't want to be responsible for cannibalism.
Well, then it's simple. Just don't die.
What if it was of old age?
Well, that's okay. Cause
What if my heart gave out?
Okay, don't.
Oh,
Don't. You actually made me feel a little queasy there.
Come
Don't,
on.
Don't do that.
I'm just joking, I swear.
Don't. No. I've been through too much shit the past week. Honestly.
We get it. God, this whole group right here. I think we're 3 peas in a pot. Do pots normally come in 2s or 3s?
Oh, I don't fucking know.
But we'll be right back. I'm gonna have this talk with Hank real quick.
All right.
also, don't repeat anything that you heard, all right?
Yeah.
Please.
Okay.
Let this be resolved between me and the people.
Yeah, I will.
Don't try to help. I know you're trying to help, but just leave it be.
I get it. My version of help is committing crimes. I get it. I get it. But
Right.
I'm glad you're both okay.
And we're glad you're okay. We're glad you're standing right here right now.
Me too, honestly. They were gonna kill me, but for some reason, Pavel took pity on me, I guess. Hi!
You better not be hurt. What did you do? And actually, that sounds bad because that's more of me joking. What happened to you?
Vernon wanted his blood back, so after his buddy shot me in the back, they stomped on my face. He made sure to flip me over and do it real hard.
Who did you say it was? Vern?
His bastards. They got personal blood with me. I broke Vern's nose the other day in a gunfight. And, well, him, Faith, and Everett have made it very clear that they'd like to see me bleed for it. Sensitive fella, Vernice. Gets his emotions real hurt real easy.
Just rest, please. Should that, or else I'm gonna be swaddling you in a blanket, and I'm gonna be putting you in that hotel room, and then I'm gonna be keeping you there. I was gonna say like a pet, but that word feels real bad right now. So,
Don't
safe.
threaten me with a good time, CJ.
Stop! You're gonna make me blood. You take care of yourself.
No promises, but I'll be around town.
Malcolm called me your
So,
dad. Oh
so-
my god.
So
Okay.
Oh
congratulations.
no!
I'm too young to be somebody's daddy.
He's gonna come to
Don't
you.
say daddy! Don't you ever say daddy! Don't ever! Do not ever put a DY at the end of dad when referring to
Why?
yourself.
Why would I ever? Okay, never mind. I'm not sure. You're right.
Okay,
I
are you gonna
shouldn't-
call when I become a mother? Are you gonna call me mom or mommy?
No,
See,
stop
see,
it.
it feels
No,
weird, don't it?
No,
It feels weird.
no,
Why'd you have?
no. Why'd you have to make it weird?
He made it weird. He made it weird first.
It's gonna get even weirder because I know Malcolm likes me, and guess who he's gonna come to ask about me? Yes, it's gonna be you, probably, or Ray.
Look at him. He's rubbing his ears and he's missing an earlobe. Why is he doing it in such a fatherly, affectionate way? It's making me feel weird. It's making my dad issues flare up.
Oh,
Oh no.
oh no!
Oh no. God, Buddy is really rubbing the mirrors.
Yeah, let's go have this
Oh,
talk,
yeah, let's
all
go
right?
talk about the dock.
Let's
We're
go
gonna
have
go talk
this
about the dock.
talk.
We're gonna go talk about the dock. You disgust me.
By the way, you know Bailey calls me Deputy Daddy Hank, just so you know.
What the fuck?
It's a little less weird when she does it. But not by much.
Jeez, this is fucking painful.
We got a dock back there. Wait down to walk. I'm gonna call you Deputy Swiss. But not really, because that would be insensitive, but it makes me laugh a little bit.
Yeah, well, you're not gonna be laughing after I tell you who it was that shot me. Who's that?
Who are you? You a local man? You just hanging out fishing?
I suppose. I'm glad to be alive. God, it's in a lot of pain, but it's nice to see that so many people cared.
Hank, I thought you were dead. When everybody came running back into Annisburg, and I kept looking and looking and looking for your white hat, and I didn't see your white hat. And nobody would tell me where you were. And I thought you weren't coming home.
I don't really know what happened, other than Dead End Gang shot me, and then they picked me up, and as they were running away, Keppel shot me. She thought that they were carrying Dakota. And I asked, did other law shoot at me as well? And she doesn't know. But apparently someone gave the order. Might have been Danny. Said, you know, open fire on the... Don't let them reach the town. We shouldn't ever be shooting at injured people. You know that. I always call out, do not shoot at the injured. No matter if they're being carried on somebody else's shoulder, you just don't. Law shouldn't be doing that. I know it's a gunfight, but like we're not trying to kill people in cold blood like that.
I thought we were taught to end the threat. What threat is someone filled with bullets?
I've always told people not to shoot at injured folk. Every single time it happens, I always call it out. Do not shoot at the injured, just to make sure, because what happens if we do kill them? Sure, it's one less outlaw out there. Might save lives, but it's just gonna incite more violence, more bloodshed. There'll be retribution for it, revenge. And then it just doesn't end. It just repeats itself. And that person, they don't get a second chance. They don't get a chance to be better than what they are. But to be so caught up in the moment as to not see that it's a deputy being carried on somebody's shoulders. I just don't understand it. I forgave Keppel because she came to me. I could tell it was eating her up inside. And she had the strength to admit that she did it and that she was sorry. So I forgave her. But there were other people in that posse, a lot of people. I ain't seen any of them yet. I hope they have the strength to do what Keppel did. Because if they're just gonna shy away and hide from what happened, then I feel like this is just... the situation is doomed to repeat itself. And maybe next time somebody does die.
What bothers me is I said it to you when you were laying on that table. How bloodthirsty can we be to sit there and continue firing, to not see our own? It makes us look... Actually, no, it doesn't make us look like anything. We become just like them. And we're supposed to be at a higher standard so we can continue doing good. I know we were at that situation where that medical director got shot in Saint Denis. And all I could think of was, we suppress, but I never aim for someone unless I can see them because I'm so afraid it won't be the person that deserves it. And it was them, and now it is you. It shouldn't have happened.
It shouldn't. Not to anybody.
I won't hold it against Keppel because it's yours to forgive. And you're right, it takes a lot to actually fess up to it. But it should set a precedent. You are the one that taught me how to go into a fight and how to do it properly. How to keep people safe while still doing your job. And that's why it makes me sick that it was you. I don't want it to happen to anyone, but why you, Hank? I thought yesterday I wasn't going to get to tell you my last words. Kept thinking there's so much left unsaid. And if our own had taken you from me, I don't know if I could have forgiven it.
You said to me, I'd never forgive them for that. Never.
And I understand things happen in the heat of the moment. It's not a case of looking at someone and thinking it's the enemy and taking a shot. Not a case of mixing up clothes. It's the fact that they shot at someone carrying someone hurt. It makes it feel like they just want them dead. And killing someone isn't justice. Thank you for this.
Used to be the only justice that I knew, CJ. But I came here because I got tired of seeing people that
Pancor?
lose their lives over the pettiest of things. Desperate people. People that weren't all bad. I came here so I could give people second chances, so I could help and make a difference, reform folk. Everybody makes mistakes. Some more than others. Doesn't make them any less human.
I thought about you a lot. Between here and there. When I spoke to Hooper. And he was talking about... We were talking about Bill and everything, and he was talking about how he used to be a Texas Ranger. And some of the horrible things that they did out there. And I thought about you. I thought, did he ever do things like that out there? But I sat there and realized it doesn't matter because that's not you. That's not the man that's sitting right next to me. The man right next to me is the one that taught me to be strong when it's hard. To do the right thing when it's hard. And try to be better each day. If you were gone, I don't know what I would do. I feel like a big old hole in my heart. Aww. Aww.
I'm still here, though. Luckily enough.
No. I put in a telegram today that when you think about steel, it's just beaten metal, right? It's been beaten over and over again until it's strong as hell. Kinda like you, huh?
Through it lately. Keep getting tested over and over and over again. But I ain't giving up, CJ. I came here for a reason.
Have you found it yet?
Yeah. Think so?
Then you're not done yet. I think you got a lot more work to do.
I just hope that... I get a chance... Once everything is said and done. A chance to go home and... just live a normal life. Me and Quinn. You and Dean and everybody else.
That would really be nice.
Hammer Ranch is big enough for everybody. We got enough land. We could build y'all your old ranch.
Like one big family.
Yeah.
You know, Sylvia and Fletcher were saying the same thing. One day everyone retiring, having families. A nice place where we didn't have to look over our shoulders all the time. Wondering when the shot's gonna ring out. Waiting for the other boot to drop. Helen, you could have all the dogs you could want, Hank.
Yeah. God.
I had a long talk with Porter yesterday. And we sat on a bench kind of like this and we looked out in the water. And I was so worried about you. And I was so mad at the department, Hank. Madder than I had ever been. Mad that things weren't changing. Mad at myself for wanting it to change so badly. And Porter said the badge is what you make of it. And if we're upset about something, if we want it to change, we gotta make it happen. I want to make sure that no one gets shot like you did again. I don't want to ruin people's lives over it. Nothing like that. I just want people to be better. To think about it. Think about what could have happened.
I'm gonna be teaching it. The advanced combat training is gonna be one of the things that I teach. Feel it's an important lesson to impart on folk. We should really be teaching cadets that too. That's where it all starts, right?
Yeah. They're our future. They're the next step.
Yeah. Plus, I gotta be around for Darcy and Dell, right?
Yeah, you do. Who else gonna be?
Speaking of them, looks like the funeral for Swifty and Noah might be on Friday. I'm hoping that Darcy can make it. Trying to get it all organized.
I'll help you with anything you need. Anything I can.
Thanks.
'Cause you're not exactly solid on your feet, you know? Like how I put on sad instrumental music, and it still has words.
Yeah, I'll need to lean on people for a bit. I don't mind that so much. Yesterday was a hell of a day.
Who's Dell? No!
You know, I went undercover again. Ended up in Van Horn.
I'm sorry, you did what?
Yeah. Wasn't seeing much on the outside. Decided I'll just have a little stroll through. Didn't expect there to be so many folk there.
Oh, but I get yelled at because I get plucked up from Emerald Ranch, and you just stroll into the place, huh?
Well, hold on. You know, it worked out. Okay, it worked out.
Oh yeah, Emerald Ranch. You walked into the belly of the beast, Hank.
Had to test it. Like, really test myself. Otherwise, I'll never be able to get the information we need. I was just planning to have a look. But I ended up staying for stew and a beer. Had a full-on conversation with a bunch of them. Looked Wallaby in his eyes. A good one, at least. He didn't see me. Probably doesn't think that I could do something like that.
He underestimated you.
I think so.
And you got out without a problem?
Yeah, no issue at all. In fact, I didn't exactly get an invitation to come back, but if I did come back, I don't think it's gonna raise too much suspicion. I just gotta be careful.
You're going back. That's what you're telling me.
At some point, yeah, probably. Some of them were really loose-lived. I feel like there's a lot that I could get from going back to that place. As risky as it is, it might help us a lot. It could save lives, even. Just gotta be smart about it. Not push my luck.
Hank,
Yep.
I trust you. If you're gonna go in there, if you're gonna do this, and you're gonna do it either way, then I trust you to get yourself home. Okay?
Yeah, I'll fight to get back.
Because it's different, Hank. From the outside, from the inside. Once you pass those doors in that rug store, it's different. When you're outside there, when you're dressed up, no matter which way you are, don't let them take you into that place. Because if they take you in there, I don't think you're gonna come home. So fight tooth and nail if you get caught to not go in that place, please.
Made my mind up yet. I don't think I'm going back anytime soon. But I'm hoping that when I do, I can learn something that can help us. I feel so bad for Harry.
Aww.
I can tell that she's a prisoner there. I can tell that whatever's happening is eating her up.
Be the lighthouse, Hank. And guide her out of that place.
I don't think it's as simple as that, CJ. Whatever ties that whatever he's got over her, it's more than what we know. And it's eating me up inside because I'm manipulating her to get in deeper. You know, if I just let her talk, who the fuck is that?
I'm not sure. He was just having a moment to himself.
I think if I just let her talk, she'll tell me whatever we fucking need to know. It's just...
You know as well as I do If it's found out, she'll die.
Exactly. That's what I'm really concerned about. I don't want to get her killed. I want to get her out of there. I just don't know how. Not yet, at least.
Her best chance is that they get caught. Wallaby, Scout, Dakota, the rest of them. They get caught, they go in, and Harry disappears. I think that man's having a moment today.
Someone else having a bad day.
Joby, thank you for the raid, bud. Thank you for the shout out.
I'm also worried about Dean, CJ.
What, has he been talking to you too?
What? No.
Okay.
No, me and Dean don't really talk. It's just the other night in Blackwater,
Joby,
Manius
thank you
was
so
being
much.
held hostage. And the man that did it, Joseph Heller, he presented Manius's eye in front of the deputies, and they had him surrounded at gunpoint. Everybody but Dean. Instead of having his gun out, he had a knife, a shank. The same one that nearly killed him. He had it in his hand. And it looked like he was going to stab Joseph. It just made me worry, because I've noticed him being hot-headed before, but that was...
I'll talk to him. Everybody's been telling me now that they're the ones worried about him. That he seems a bit stretched thin, almost in a way. Not in the best shape. You know, in his head. And not in the bad way, just, I guess, he's been working on it a lot. And I haven't been there to help him through it. And I'll talk to him. I'll see if he's okay. But I worry sometimes because when I tried to tell him what happened to me when I woke up. And he said he couldn't hear it. He said because it was making him so angry. It made him... Well, I guess it made him hate Wallaby like he hates Sasha. And I know he wants Sasha dead.
Not up to him who lives or dies. He needs to realize that. He's got a badge, he has to be held to a higher standard.
Aww.
And if he's gonna start doing that, then he's probably not fit to wear the badge.
I'll talk to him. I'll see where he's at. Make sure that he's okay. And make sure that things aren't getting so overwhelming, and if they are, that he needs to step away for a bit.
He should talk to people if it's too much.
I wonder if there's what do they call them? Counselors. Maybe I should set him up with one. Try to convince him just like, well, the way I met Fletcher. I only met Fletcher because, well, Dean was so worried about my head.
It'd be good for him.
I think so. I sometimes struggle with Dean. Not because I don't love him, because I know I do. It just feels I feel like a piece of wood that's got a crack on it, and more weight keeps getting put on it. And then when I try to take his weight, and he's trying to take all my weight, I can't. I can't handle it, and that's not how a relationship's supposed to be. I'm supposed to help him. But I've taken on so much, I can't. I struggle, Hank. And I need to be there for him. I just don't know how anymore. I can't tell him that I can't sleep at night. I can't tell him that sometimes I wake up and I think I'm still in that cage. Or the laughing. Or any of it. I struggle to tell him those things. I tried to, but only the little bits of it. And he's suffering and he's struggling, and it's not all about me all the time and my problems and everything that's bad that's happening. But I don't know how to take his weight and help him.
That part's up to him. He's got to want the help, for one. Two, you've got a lot on your plate right now. If you need anything from me, you know you don't even have to ask, right? I'll be there for you.
No. Just... I don't know. Me and you, Hank. I sit there and... when we go at something, I always feel okay. I feel like we're both carrying our own struggles at the same time, but holding each other's weight at the same time too. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. Makes me feel like everything's gonna be okay. Which, I guess I never got the chance to tell you how things changed with the investigating. Or maybe I did. I can't remember. But McGregor's overseeing it now. That's the undersheriff, and our supervisor is Detective Glass.
Hey, what happened to Manius?
I don't know. I don't. They came to me. I think they were thinking of taking me off of it, but they decided to let me lead it. But they wanted me to refocus. And they said it's just going to be the three of y'all, and I said, well, Hank has been working with me with everything, and they understood. But they wanted me to refocus. I know your intentions are different. I know that you've been doing what you need to do. But I've been looking so far into the history and everything that makes up the creation of Van Horn. But they wanted me to start focusing on why people follow Wallaby, why people follow Van Horn. And I know what it is for Wesley. And I kind of came to a conclusion when speaking to Porter. They're not loyal to Wallaby in a sense. I think they're loyal to a man who gave them a home. A place to go when you feel unwanted. And that's a hard kind of loyalty to break, Hank. But I got to thinking, Matt Durst is in Sisika, and he's going to be there for a very, very long time. I want to work on interviewing him. Not in a way that makes him feel like he's going to come back and get killed by Wallaby. Not in a way that it looks like we're searching. I want to know about the culture there. And you are learning that culture. The way things work there. The rules, the laws there. I think that's going to be helpful.
I'll tell you, for a fact it's different whenever Wallaby's asleep and when he wakes. It's like sunset and sunrise. It's completely fucking different. It's the opposite. Night and day.
Like a shadow being casted across the place.
Absolutely. All of their demeanors changed as soon as they saw that he was awake.
What, like soldiers going at attention?
Almost. I want to be there for the interview with Matt Dursk.
Okay. I'm gonna reach out to Rabbit today. I know that Glass will be he's the detective as the one being the supervisor for help on the investigating. I need to ask Rabbit because Hank, I know my flaws and I know my weaknesses. If I walk in trying to ask him the right questions, I need to have the right questions ready. I don't know if I should be the ones asking them right away.
Bringing too many people is gonna scare him off.
Yeah. I'd like to be there. I'd like to ask questions of my own. But can you be the one to ask them to start it? To be the firm hand? Cause
Yeah, I can do that.
Because I don't know anything about this, Matt. And you know, I could read and try to do something, but it didn't work with Wallaby Hank. I read and in ways he was exactly like I thought, but it is so much different when you were downstairs in that place, when you can literally feel them cupping their life around your hands and just wondering when they're gonna snuff it out. And you know, he told me, he said, "You're a smart little deputy, very observant, but I don't need them smart. I need them dumb like McGregor." But I keep wondering, Hank, what's the sense in being smart and observant if it's not changing anything? Sometimes I feel like I'm talking to a brick wall, not with you, but with others.
We gotta bring results. That's the only way they're gonna take us seriously. It's the only way that they're gonna realize that, you know, what we're doing is the right way to do it.
I have an idea, a possible idea, of the next time to try to bring them in. Because I've been thinking. I woke up, and then I checked the telegrams. I checked the tip line. It says Wallaby's going to Blackwater. And then I see the tips about staging in Annisburg. And I start realizing what's happening, right? And I sat there, and I didn't have the full story yet, but I sat there and I went, he's gonna know. It's just like the ambushes before something bad's going to happen. He's going to get violent, he's going to get unpredictable, and it's going to be dangerous all across the crossing. And I was alone with, I guess you would say a cadeputy, a returning deputy, Morgan. And we were traveling alone together, and I said, it's so dangerous right now. I said, I have a bad feeling about this. I said, this is the worst time to be caught out alone when they're staging something like this, because everything's going to get so much more violent. And then I start reading the reports. And Pointer's hurt. Valentine happened. All these terrible things happened. They were heading towards Blackwater. Everything gets so much worse. But we're gonna have to catch them off guard, and it can't be in Valentine. Not in Valentine, in Van Horn. It can't be in Van Horn. It has to be something different. They have to
I
get.
think
Go ahead.
I think there's a way that I can shape that. I just have to go undercover quite a bit. I might speak to some of the sheriffs about providing some credible information. Build up a little bit of rapport, maybe. Not anything huge, not anything big. Just something that makes them feel like they can trust me.
You could give them something false, too. Something credible. Maybe a high-value transport. Something that's out of Van Horn. Something that doesn't have them already aggressive and ready for a fight. Something away from there. Maybe even somewhere closer out west. Because New Hanover, the east, it's their stomping ground. My notebook said that. I hardly ever hear about anything out west for them. They can't play on their own territory, Hank. And you know this area better than most.
Give them credible information, bits at a time, build up that trust. Then I come to them one day. Something that they really want. Something that my persona knows that they want. And that's the fucking trap. Right there.
Make it benefit Van Horn.
Yeah. This time they become the fucking prey.
I won't lie, I'm tired of being hunted. I'm tired of you being hunted. I'm tired of everybody getting hurt. And maybe, just maybe, if we do it this way, we can bring them in alive.
Let's stew on it. Let's sleep on it.
Alright. I'll reach out to Rabbit. I'll ask about getting the sheriff's permission for an interview. How to go about setting it up.
Go to Sand for that. I think Sand has been more involved in this. Probably be better if he was part of it, to be honest.
Okay, I can do that. There's definitely Sand for setting up something like the credible information heading that way. And definitely the planning for something of luring them out of it. Because
Yeah.
Annisburg never works, Hank. Maybe it has in the past, but that was a different game back then. It was a different Wallaby, even though he's still the same in some regard. He's improved, he's gotten better, and he learns from his mistakes, and it's about time we learned from our mistakes.
Also, when Pointer wakes, you might want to run that by him too, since he's the Siska liaison. Just let him know about the plan to visit Matt Dursk.
Okay, I can do that.
Yeah. He's already somewhat aware of what we're trying to do. Not fully aware, but just let him know that it's going to help an investigation. I'm sure he'd be all for it. And then involve Sand in it as well.
Alright.
I think keeping this to the people that have been involved thus far is the best way.
Okay. Sounds good to me. It sounds smart. I just thought of Rabbit because I need to speak to them today. I thought I would kill two birds, one stone, but you're right. Sand would be the right one to go.
And knows Matt better than Rabbit does, I'd wager too.
Right.
Plus Sand is invested in all this. He wants to see it done the right way.
I thought
Not
we'd
that I
be going
ain't saying
alone.
Rabbit doesn't, but I feel like there's a little bit of tension. Especially after they tried to have Rabbit murdered. I don't think it's gonna benefit our play if Rabbit's involved.
Alright. You got way more experience than I do, Hank. I feel good about this, though. I'm actually planning something. No more on the fly. And
It's got to be very, very carefully planned.
And Hank, no matter what, we can't let him make us angry or emotional because he will control us, just like he did Sand yesterday.
Look, he threatened to cut off Quinn's head and stuff it in a box. Did I bend and break then? No. What did I do? I spent months working towards this undercover cert, learning from the great Sir Dickie White himself.
Great Sir Dickie White, I love how he
become
said.
somebody else, so that I could use that and tear him down from the inside. This is exactly what I wanted. Ain't gonna let nothing compromise it. There's too much at risk here.
And I need you to know, I need someone to trust me. That those talks I had down in the rug store, they shook me. And I know they think I am scared and I am weak and I am naive and all these other things, but I need them to think that. I know I can be those things, but I need them to think that. So if I act a certain way in front of them, know I'm stronger than that, please. Know that I'm not that pathetic, but I need them to underestimate me.
Jay, come on. Who are you talking to? If I thought you was like that, I'd tell you, for one. And two, I wouldn't be suggesting the things that I'm suggesting. You play it how you see fit. Hell, I'll lean into it.
Gout tried to take me yesterday.
Wait, what?
He's mad over the book. And God, he deserves to be mad because it will put him at risk, and it is putting him at risk, and that is what he is mad about. We sat on a bench just like this, and he held a gun on me. And he was angry. But Hank, I didn't freeze like I did in that rug store. Because at that point, if somebody's gonna want me dead, it's going to come no matter what. And he will look, he will come back, just like he said. And I want to save him. I want to correct this mistake. But I'm not gonna let him kill me to do it. I just need to help him while also helping myself. There's a lot of pieces on the board, Hank.
Understand.
I know you need to get some rest. I still need to have that talk with Rabbit.
What you gotta do, kid? Give me a hug before you go.
Oh.
Oh, God.
Sorry, listen up. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You hug me as tight as you want, but I know you're a little fucked up.
It's alright. Fuck.
Just get some rest. And you know what? Y'all can clean up later. You can clean up later. Get some rest. You always make me have to fix my hair afterwards.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm not sorry.
I know you're not. I'll walk you to your hotel. And we'll keep this plan just between us for now, right? Until we can talk to Sand.
Yeah, exactly. We'll talk to Sand about it, and then we'll see if he likes it or not.
You know, I'm so used to us being go, 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 that when you slow down, it throws me off a little bit.
What do you mean? You think I don't plan anything? Of course I do. I think like 10 steps ahead of folk most of the time.
Good night, Hank.
Good night. Love you, kid.
I love you too. Do you know what the title of the stream is about? Opening is just what you call the first move in chess. It's the opening. And I have a feeling that this chapter isn't over, it's just starting. They're gonna be playing their pieces, we're playing our pieces. And we're gonna see who gets checkmate. And if we catch him, and he gets put in Sisika, I don't think that's over. Because CJ wants to catch him alive. Because if she's gonna do her job, she's gonna do her job her way. And if she can do it without hurting him or maiming him, she'll take it. Rad, I haven't got to finish it yet. I love it though. I love it though. I read the hell out of it. I just haven't got to finish it yet.
CJ, I called someone a rat bastard and it's all your fault.
You know, I think that's a pretty good problem to have. I love Nadia.
Be safe, please.
Me? Safe? Pfft. Don't have to worry about a thing.
Don't make me roll you up in a blanket of wool.
Don't tempt me to let it happen. Yeah, we don't want fool's mate. This... Because we could go what? A couple of days and go, yeah, it's time to make it happen. I don't want that to happen. I want us to take this slow, think it out, make a plan, and make this happen. I always feel weird eating the stew with the mask on, but I'm also like waiting to get her stitches out. No, right? I love it. I promise you, I love it. I had to say that. I wanted to say something fucked and you ruined it. It's gonna be good stew, you rat bastard. I love the rat bastard emote. Come on, Uno. Yep, we're gonna go to the medics. I don't know where they are, but we'll check this one and then we'll go to Valentine and then we'll hit Rhodes and St. Denis. That way it gets me moving. But I think we're on the right track to make this... Okay. I don't want to interrupt them. I think they're working on him. Okay. And nothing will go wrong. Oh no, it's going terribly wrong. Well, CJ's taking... They told her to make results happen. She is going to make results happen. And this is the perfect sides of Hank and CJ. CJ can make the guide. She can do the history. She can learn a person inside and out. It is up to Hank to get the results. to build up the rapport, make them trust him, give them tidbits of credible information. And then when it comes time, we can lay a trap. And it's not gonna be a super like PvP. I'm really hoping, I am hoping beyond hoping that I get how things are. I know the way that the rules are, like, you know, with like, you know, most wanted and highly wanted. But what I want more than anything is for us to icily be able to explain if we are going to catch them off guard, it is very hard to conceal a group of 8 to 10 and get them all the way to Blackwater. I'm thinking out here, because that book said they hardly ever go out west. Out there, out east, that's their stomping ground. They know it better than anyone. You saw the way Scout rode through St. Denis with her on the back of his horse. We will never catch them that way. We can't have them on their home turf. We need them out on this way. Either up there, down there, just on this side of the fence. And if we're gonna have 6 people, like if they have eyes everywhere, if they see 8 to 10 people, they're gonna be like, they're looking for someone very wanted because they got that many people. They're really hunting something. Wallaby's too fucking smart. He'll know something. Scout's smart. Pete's smart. Dakota's smart. Wesley's smart. They will know something is coming for them. So, we don't need them on that side of the fence. We need them over here. And we need 6 to be able to hide it. To be fucking good. I know. I was in awe. But the thing is that the way this works so perfect is it's not flawless. This doesn't mean that any of this will work. Wallaby could figure out their plan. He could lure us in. But the thing is that he won't... He is like... I'm trying to think of the best way to say it. Everybody calls him the monster in the castle, you know, all this stuff, but truly... He's like a very territorial animal. He's like a fucking, like, lion. He's just like... I know it's a weird way to put it, but they will kill everything around them to keep their territory. Thing is that we need him out of that ultra protectiveness. We don't need him fighting thinking he's going to lose his home. We need him fighting thinking he's going to lose his freedom. I'm watching you listen here, Hexy. Yeah. So I think... yeah, that's where it's perfect. It's perfect because it's not perfect. It's a flawed... Like, it has so many things that can go wrong, but it has so many things that can go right. And you know what's funny? You wanna know what's funny? Can I swear to y'all about this? I didn't think of that plan until Hank said about feeding them credible information about getting them to trust him. And my brain instantly... Like, me and Hank are like, so... Like, me and Sully are on like the same brainlength. Because him saying about feeding them credible information, my brain instantly went... That's how we lure them out. That's how we lure them out. Tell them there's gonna be something very high value out there. Oh, Sully! Yeah, so much lore. So much lore. Let's see. No, I have started the currency. I'm now so cool to see him become the mastermind that people are so scared of. Well, the thing is that, like, literally, Wallaby told CJ, "You haven't learned your history," and CJ is just like, that made CJ want to go, "I know more than you think," but that's not what she needed to do. She needed to pull out just enough to live. And that's the thing, is she needs to be underestimated because she is a baby. She is a baby deputy, but she needs them to see her as weak and helpless and scared. And even though she can be all of those things, she can't have them see what a fucking threat she can be. Because at this moment, at least to my knowledge, at least from her point of view, CJ at this point, even though there's people that know him from the past, she feels that she's coming down to the deep-seatedness of what he's become and why, and how he thinks. Because like she said with Porter, she's like, I hate feeling so alone, and I feel that the one person that could even begin to know how I feel is the person that I am hunting. And the thing is if you know someone, if you feel like she knows him because she knows herself, she feels like in a lot of aspects she could become him. Not wanting to lose anymore, not wanting to lose the people you love, the anger, that overwhelming anger that makes you want to just, in some ways, just kill someone because you're so angry you don't know how to channel it. That you want them to hurt the way that you're hurting. But the thing is Wallaby stopped. I'm trying to think of how to word this. He reached the point he couldn't go back anymore, I think. Between losing all the dead end kits, between losing Missy and Bob and Eddie and LJ. I was trying to remember the last one. I don't know as much about LJ. But I've read the reports. But, you know, there's all these things. Speaking of which, at some point, on my list of things that Manius gave her, he also told her about the clubhouse, and I need to go by the clubhouse sometime, because he told her there might be something there for her. I just ended up forgetting and I never went. That was back when I was looking at the husky and the siblings. Patty and someone, I can't remember the other person's name. Oh, Firepower playing Mind Game. Thank you for the shout out to Sully. So good. This is gonna be so good. I'm really excited. Yeah, she knows about the clubhouse. She knows about the clubhouse. And that's about it. Because Mania said the clubhouse is where they used to hang out. Actually, let me see if I can find my full note on it. Let me see. See if I can find it. There it is. Here. I just have Clubhouse. That it was at what's it called? I always want to call it Baldur's Gate, but Bulger's Glade. I've been dying to talk to Rabbit because since CJ got hurt, she can now convey a little bit that she's starting to understand some things. And I think it'd be nice to have a talk. Bulger Glade. I always want to call it Baldur's Gate. Thing is, I still hope, like, I want this to be slow burn because I want Hank to be able to go undercover. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? I think everyone's scout now. I need to write up that report. I need to write that report.
suave.
Well, you look good sporting it, mister. What's your name? Candle, I'm Heather May Jenkins.
Oh, doctors? Doctors? Oh, doctors. I want to walk in at the middle of surgery or something. Okay. Well, the wagon's here, and there's a horse here. This town. Damn, I got a lot of feels in my heart right now for everything going on. Oh no, this whole story's sad. Can we talk about how sad this is? Because, like I said, CJ still thinks that fucking Wallaby's lying to himself. That he doesn't love anymore. I think he is the opposite. I think this motherfucker loves more than he's letting on. I think he loves too hard. And it has turned into just something terrible. But, like, it's turned into a corrupted form of love, I think. Not much lot on. There was on a lot yesterday. So they might be tuckered out. Because yesterday was a busy fucking day. Let's see. And people bringing out a community service makes me giggle. It makes me laugh. I don't know why. Oh. Okay. Blackwater, armadillo, to tumbleweed. Okay. So they're out west. I'm not on duty. So. Are we okay with this soft, kind of like sad instrumental music playing? Where is... Okay. I think it's right there. We might as well, because we're out here. Actually, I have the recording of that talk with Manius. I have that recording of that talk with Manius if y'all want to hear it. I'll probably put it up on YouTube, because he gave a lot of good information.
No, there was a mess up with the times.
Let's get evil. There's worse with the sad. Howdy howdy. They are on a mission. Actually, I'm gonna turn the music up a little bit. Let me know if it's too loud. Sorry, you know what? Why this place is a little special to me on an OOC level? Because this is where I did that stuff with Darcy with the bathhouse people. And it made me realize like a different way that I wanted to play. and it was literally like like a flip, like a switch flipped in my head, and it changed the whole way I looked at RP. And I was like, you know what? I don't have to take this so seriously. We can have fun. That local felt very... That local felt very real. It's also where CJ's mom kidnapped her for the first time. My heart, oh my heart stopped because I heard the horse riding. I didn't think there was actual notes here. I'm gonna be straight fucking honest with y'all right now. I didn't know there was a note here. I didn't even see that one down there. Rufio? Who's Rufio? Who's Rufio? Rufio was a dead-end kid. He mattered, and although the world may never know who he was or what could have been, he was my friend and I loved him. You will be remembered wherever you are. Chrissy. Who is Chrissy? My god. So sorry. I'm so excited right now. I'm not trying to ruin the moment. I'm just really excited. I jumped that. I almost took the ring, but I don't want to take anything from there. Howdy, howdy.
Everything okay up there?
Yeah, I'm just wandering a bit today. I just wanted to look around, I suppose.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Oh, sorry about the wrapping around my face. I got a bit hurt, but I'm Deputy CJ Dollars.
Well, nice to meet you. I'm Henry, just Ranger Henry.
It's nice to meet you. I'm sorry. I'm just kind of taking in the sights. I'm just taking in the air.
Oh, Lemoyne is pretty nice. Well, enjoy the destroyed church. You
I
be
think I
safe
will.
up there. Please don't fall. I don't have to come get you.
All right, I'll be careful.
All right.
I haven't even watched all this. I haven't, like, seen this from the beginning or anything. I joined the server in November. Like, I joined it before, but I didn't play until November. And this whole adventure of, like, going through everything, looking at everything, doing everything, and all I can think about right in this moment is a bunch of kids calling this place the clubhouse and only having each other to rely on and loving one another and just feeling like it was them against the world. And I think about CJ and her being so alone and how if she had never found her parents, maybe she would have found a group like this. Maybe she would have been something so much different. And I think about Wallaby and I think about how sad he is. I think about how he's such a tragic character for everything he's gone through. And I know it doesn't make anything right that he's done. But it is, like I said before, it's the corruption of love. And sometimes when you hurt so bad, I think it's almost like a defense mechanism to just close yourself off and pretend to be something you're not. And that's what CJ said. I hope out there one day, when Wallaby passes, that he finally gets to be with the dead end kids again. And that maybe, just maybe, he'll finally be happy again. And I think that's kind of sad. And it makes me sad. And I'm such a crybaby like CJ, it literally has me choked up wanting to cry about these characters I never met. It makes me want to cry. And it makes me wonder, like, you know, because I think of always CJ being so young. That even before she like, I've been out here before as CJ and she'll like run in those grooves, like those little, you know, trenches out there. Like they're like a little maze. And it makes me wonder if they did the same. And I think that's kind of what's so beautiful. And this isn't like in a way of like a pat on the back or anything. That's just more my excitement. Is I'm glad CJ's here doing this. Because when I originally made her, I wanted her to be like a lore character. Like originally, when I had her on TRP, she wanted to write a book about people's lives and about like what they had done and why they did the things that they did. But it was also like my way of wanting people to be able to tell the stories that people never ask for and do the things that, you know, because a lot of people make these beautiful backstories and never get the chance to tell them, and I wanted to be an ear that could listen to them. And this is just another version of it. And I think it would be doing a disservice to the characters that have built up the story. Because it's not just Wallaby, it's all the dead end kids. It's Eddie and LJ, it's Missy and Bob and this Rufio. It's Pete and it's Scout and it's Dakota and Alice and Riley and Wesley and all the other ones. I don't know if I said Scout already. And to me, I just have to give such mad props for it to make such a beautiful story and leave all these crumbs. And somebody's still leaving notes here. I was able to come here. It took me so long to come here because I had that note from Manius from like a week ago. Probably over a week ago now. And it brought us here. And now I know there's Rufio and Chrissy, and there's so much to go digging for, and somebody took the time to do that. Yeah, Haxie and Matt. But that's the thing is that Matt's been a ghost. Law pretends like he's just like a grunt in a way. And I know through like just the way you talk that it's so much more than that. But it's also why so badly I want what I'm planning to work and do this RP that we're wanting to do, because I think everybody deserves to get their story told. Not just Wallaby, but Pete and Scout and Alice and Matt and Wesley and all the ones I named. And even the characters that are dead and gone. Like Hart and all of them. It's like, it's so nice to be able to go back and do all of this. And that's just the way I feel about it. Sorry for my little monologues. I always got a lot of thoughts about things. You just don't go to a clubhouse with weapons on you, right? Howdy howdy. I need to let Toggle, there we go. Oh, cause I was whispering. Ooh. Thank you guys. Manius just told her that this place might be worth checking out because one time he went there and there was stuff there. Who are you, Rufio? And why are you forgotten? And who are you, Chrissy? By the way, these are rhetorical questions. Please don't answer them. Man, I'm thinking back to what CJ said last night, where she's like, I don't need to be remembered. I just want, maybe, if God willing, that one day somebody will feel the sun on their face and feel the warmth and think of me. Just once. Oh, sorry.
Howdy. Oh, howdy. How are you feeling?
A little sad.
Want to sit somewhere and talk about it?
Yeah. Yeah, I think that would be nice.
I like to go up there, but
Alright.
not in the gazebo.
Alright, lead the way, bucko.
Just call me Bucko.
Yeah. Better than boo-hoo fella.
Oh my god, that word. That was Ani.
I saw, but I figured if you were coming back that you were pretty safe.
She won't do anything to me.
Are you thinking about Lowell?
No, not really. That was Alora that did that, though.
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
Hello, cat. We're just gonna sit right here. Well, I'm gonna lean against the wall. Well, I'm gonna let you go first because I think you've been going through a lot more than I have.
I don't think that's as true as you think. Dean, are you okay right now?
If I tell you yes, you're just gonna call me a liar.
I think we've been lying a lot to each other lately. It's okay to not be okay. And I've been thinking about, I told Hank I was worried because I felt like a plank of wood with a crack in it, and I keep taking all this weight on. And then I worry about you, and when I think of taking your weight on, I start feeling that crack, and that's not the way it's supposed to be. I shouldn't have put so much on me to not be able to shoulder yours too, because you shoulder mine. And I keep thinking I'm protecting you by keeping you away from it and away from me and all these terrible things that could happen. And I'm sorry, Dean. I really am. You got people worried.
No, people are talking then. An office is a pretty small place, I guess.
Do you need to step away for a little bit? Do you need to let yourself rest?
You know how you always try to help people? I have been trying to do that. But I don't want to help everybody. If people show me they want help or they show me a side of them that isn't just fighting me, spewing insults at me, then I'll give them a chance. There's a few of them out there. My issue is I don't tell anybody what I'm doing. Yesterday, I woke up to two things that worried me. One was you, because of everything happening between Van Horn and Ansberg. and then something else. I'm pretty sure you know, but most of the department doesn't know, because I usually either just go with rangers or I go by myself, but I've been going to Roanoke every day to try and find Callie. Remember her?
I haven't heard that name in a bit.
Well, she turned her life around and was trying to stay on the straight and narrow, but she went missing, and I had 2 of her books in my possession. She wanted them back, but she stopped replying to telegrams, and then a tip came in to the Rangers and to Michael Lynch that someone had taken Callie. Obviously, we know who it is. But I kept going out there. I kept looking. Didn't find anything. Got hurt a few times doing it. And then I wake up and find out she's dead. And that really bothered me. Because she had one last book on her. And it said a lot of things about me. That I was her friend, I was trying to help her. And Dovey gave me the 3 things that she found on her, and I'm supposed to keep 1 and give 2 to 2 other people. And I reached out to Lynch, but I'm afraid he's going to come out of retirement, as it were. I'm going to lose the ability just to talk him as Michael, and now he's going to be someone else.
Lynch will always be Lynch. He's a changed man, but that man is still inside of him. That anger. He promised me. He said I've been keeping my promise not to get angry again, but it's so hard. If he goes back to it, if he becomes what he was again, they'll just have to pull him back to the other side again. And if he stumbles, well, we'll help him back on his feet again. Over and over and over again.
That's not even the worst part about all this, though. One thing I absolutely hate is when people try and drag me somewhere I do not want to go. I was quietly labeling and putting things away because after I read that book, I couldn't contain what I was feeling, and I was angry and I was sad. I walked by people, everyone says, hey, you want to do this? And I just wanted them all to shut the fuck up and leave me alone. I go in the office and I'm trying to put things away, and people just walk up to me. We're gonna go do this, we're gonna go do that. Just shut the fuck up. Stop talking to me, leave me the fuck alone. And then the fucking doughboys, or whatever the fuck they're called, come into town. And they do the whole veiled threats towards Chevalier, and I was not in my right mind. And I wanted them to do something to give me a reason to shoot them. I only made things worse.
Oh, Dean.
And then I found out,
No.
already fucking compromised, that Ani is thinking she's gonna die, and I have been working to try and not let that happen.
I love Dean. But damn, Dean's so
I've been
sad
trying
right
so
now.
hard to just make sure nothing happens to her, because just like you and Darcy, I feel like I can help this person. She plays
said the
these
name.
games, but she doesn't lie to me. She cares enough about you and me to not play certain games that she knows would hurt us, so she leaves you alone. And she pushed me away. And now she thinks within the next few days something's going to happen to her. So then I had that to carry around. I don't think it's as much as you're carrying, but when it all just appears and happens at the same time, it's too much.
Dean, people carry hurt. And they carry it differently. No matter what I'm doing, or the people I'm dealing with, or any of it, it doesn't change how it affects you. It doesn't change how it hurts you. Dean, even hearing you talk right now makes me sad. Because you don't sound like you. You sound worn and you sound tired. Talking about wanting someone to give you a reason. But what if that reason took you from me? What if one bad day made it where we were never gonna have another day together? I know you're trying, and I know it gets hard. It getting angry. God knows I'm angry too. But letting that take a hold of you, it is a fire that burns you from the inside out. And afterwards, there's just nothing left. Just a hollowed out version of yourself. That takes a long time to fix. Look at Dad. Look what he's become. Look at these people across the crossing. They were probably just like us. You know, Mitch used to be a deputy. And he lost, and he lost, and he is what he is now. Just a man that doesn't want to lose anymore. It is understandable to be upset, and it hurts. But you can't let it consume you like that. Because the sunrise is gonna come, and it's gonna be a new day. And a new day means more chances, more experiences, a chance for things to change for the better.
You know, I'm more like your father than you know. You say you have a temper, but I'm starting to not even believe I can talk to just everybody in the department now. There are a few I can say anything to. There are some that question everything I do. It's tiresome. Some of them think I'm crazy. I just walk up to your father and mother and whoever's with them right in the middle of town. They ride through. People behind me are saying, "What are you doing?" And I just walk up because I know they won't do anything. They told me as much. I go up, exchange a few words, and they ride out. They don't do anything in town. And then people say, "Do you realize what you're doing? Do you know how dangerous they are?" And I do. It's just sometimes hard for me to not go and test the waters, I guess. It's even harder for me to keep control of my temper. And now Sylvie knows a lot about that after what happened to us. But she doesn't look at me any different.
Dan, I'm gonna ask you a question, and it's okay if it's a no. Do you like being a deputy anymore? Or does
I
it
do.
sound so depressed, though?
A lot of things happened in a very short time.
I think you should see someone.
You and Bertie and Fletcher and everyone else say the same thing.
Then maybe you'll listen to me. You need to talk to someone. Because if you keep on like this, what's the next step, Bean?
I don't know. But if you're telling me I should talk to someone, maybe I should start taking that to heart.
And I'll make a deal with you. If you go, I'll go.
I can make that deal.
My dog's barking. I'm afraid Dean will be able to hear my dog. You know, back in Halloween, we were taking those wagon rides. Me, you, Flood, Bobby, JJ, Lucia. Actually, did Bobby get to go on that? But
Yeah, he was the soldier.
yeah. And you know, Porter was there and Flood, and it was easy. God, things were easy back then. And everything
really
felt
were.
so shiny and new and bright and felt like anything could happen. And they still do, but we picked a hell of a job. You know, sometimes I wonder how people that are with someone outside of the department, how they make it work. To see your loved one go through so much. I think about how you must feel like, God, I can't even complain. Look what they've been through. But everybody has their own problems. It made me start realizing why so many people in the department are together, because they understand one another. But then I also wonder what happens when you're both taking on so much, working so much, that you feel like a ghost to each other. Maybe that's why it works with Fletcher and Sylvie. They both hurt, but it's a different kind of hurt.
Fletcher is not investigating the most dangerous gang in the crossing. But Sylvie still worries about him. I just think an adventure every now and then, talking to people might be good.
And I think so too. Every time it's supposed to be a good day, a day to not work, and something comes up, and I keep thinking I have to go. I gotta make this happen. Because there's a lot of hurt people out there, and there's gonna be people continuing to hurt. But I also want to save these people from themselves. And then sometimes I think about how prideful that is to think that you'll be the one to save them. Even if it's just stopping them from being who and what they've become. And I think about a lot of things. I think about the stitches in my face, and I'm not afraid of looking different. I'm afraid of looking in the mirror and thinking of him, thinking about what happened. I'm afraid people will look at me and think, that's what you get for getting too close. I'm afraid of being in that cage again. I am afraid of not being able to lay down next to you without gasping for breath because I think I'm back in that cage. I hate rolling over to make sure you didn't wake up for it. And I hate when you are hurt and when you're going through things. I'm never there. I've never been there, Dean. I'm never there because I'm either hurt, have got caught up in something. And I'm so sorry.
You don't have to be sorry. I told you I was glad you weren't there the day we all got taken up to the mountain. Because it could have been you instead of me.
That we both
If I
know reversed, we would want it to be each other. Ourselves. Rather than the other take the hurt.
I know. I think some days you just have to avoid even going in an office. Sometimes I do. Even though I say I'm off duty, I still go in there because I want to know who's around. I want to make sure I don't ride to a town full of people I probably don't want to see. And it's so hard to stay away from it. But at some point, you just have to say, it's not my problem.
You know, I told Hank this and Porter. But, I know it sounds silly. But, you know, Wallaby, he told me, that people will remember him in Van Horn. And he said, but no one will remember you. And it hurt. I won't lie. And I don't know why it hurt so bad. Maybe it's because I hope that from us doing our job, maybe a good thing will come of it. That our life will have meaning. And I started realizing, if you remember me for even a lifetime, and Porter and Hank and Hugh, if you just know me for even a second, that I got to feel y'all's warmth, and you got to feel mine, I think that's pretty okay. And Dean, I need you to know, because I don't want there to be anything left unsaid, that if I go through all of this, and if you go through what you're going through, and there is a day that we don't put eyes on each other, I want you to feel the sun and know that I am right there with you at all times. And if something happens to you, and I sit out there and I'm looking at the moon and the stars and thinking how peaceful it is, I'll be thinking of you. Because I don't want to go through another experience sitting there going, God, I still have so many things to say.
Okay.
Oh, Dean.
I'm pretty sure everything you want to say, I want to say too. But I'll settle for a little bit of sunshine.
You know, we sat here and we talked, and it doesn't look like Rhodes is burning down. Maybe there's a fire somewhere. But I
Not our problem.
I think everything's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
Oh. They make my heart sad. Oh. Let's see what the rest of the day has for us, huh?
Guess we're gonna go make something our problem.
Yeah. Oh, that made me cry. Now to find this boy a counselor. Man, that made my heart sad.
August is probably worried sick.
Let's go find August then.
Ani sent him a telegram that in order to lure him over to us to talk, She seemed to think it was funny.
Something else, huh? Also, I need you to not judge me. I got so angry yesterday. I broke open the door by kicking it in Saint Denis. And I don't think Bolton was very happy about it.
I mean, I almost broke down this one yesterday, so.
She literally broke that fucking door. I timed it. Sweeney injured, question mark. Got a telegram from Annie that he was bleeding and at Calico on my way to confirm. That's fucked.
Senior Ranger Ellis Wade, is there any law inside? Oh, I said there were law and law appears.
Howdy, folks.
He's okay, Annie's a liar.
Yeah.
Christ.
Okay.
We
You're
have
fine.
we have a Central Rowan open. I was informed that we should see if there's a deputy that could go with us. If not, if you guys are tied up, we'll just go by ourselves. But I'm just, you know.
I can go with you.
Well,
What do you
hold
say?
on.
Unless
Dean,
For some reason, I haven't touched the case. I think it's up to Cal.
can you give me anything, any info? What the fuck's going on?
Maybe, I suppose. Saints Cross and Department of Health. Anybody inside?
Is this about
CJ.
Howdy, is this about Dean?
Hi, CJ.
Well, the
Howdy.
search
We don't
party
know.
is I just ran into them.
Because we had a tip that Dean was left bleeding at Caliga Hall, and he is here.
Mm-hmm.
Because she's a liar.
Is he?
Yep,
Is he safe? Is he fine?
He is. Yep, he's right there.
I'm
She's just a liar. She said that she thought it would be
Okay.
funny. Apparently.
Ah, for fuck's
arrest
sake.
her?
Okay. Let me just
she
get
just
you.
let me
arrested
rest
her, right?
down. No, I was alone. Nancy
The one in
CJ.
the brown.
Oh, well. Let's do a report. Let's arrest Andy for false report.
When you get time, would you, if you're on duty, which it can wait until you're on
I
duty,
am right now. I.
could you kindly take these stitches out of my face, or at least see if they're ready to come out?
I certainly can. Let me just change out my horse.
Oh, look at all the trouble I've caused.
You didn't do anything.
They were tapped
How
for
do
a
you feel
second
about
'cause
physical
we thought a deputy
affection?
was in trouble, but we're good. We're good. I'm going to bring myself, another deputy, and a
you
senior
asking?
cadet, if that's all right.
I listen. Well, you know what I mean. You.
I'm fine. Fine.
Rangers, lead the way.
Fine. I don't care.
Yep.
I'm very glad to see you. And it's been a rough couple of days for everyone here, and I just want to squeeze the ever-living shit out of you. DJ's like, I am so affectionate right now.
That we believe was Central, so I'm just
Hello.
trying to be here.
Howdy.
Hi, Sex. Hi, Seraphina.
Hi, Sax. Hi, Sarah.
Sorry, I'm trying to get to the stable.
Sarah.
I'm gonna go with August to the
and you,
telegram
Rangers.
office,
All
okay?
right, stay safe, or I'll kick your ass.
I always do.
I don't believe we can unless there's a horse attached to it. Yeah,
Rose
you're gonna
is
need
poppin',
somebody
yes it is.
please, or something.
This soft little music
It's
in the
really
back.
good to see you too.
Oh no, there's shite in this.
I
Never
just,
mind.
you keep Dean out of
Also-
trouble, please.
I'm doing my best.
So,
I
are
couldn't
you
take a
okay?
half-hour break. I don't know. I need to figure some shit out. Let's go figure some shit out.
Fair enough.
It's not that big of a scar. It's just a little baby one. It's just a little scar.
Okay. Do you want to pull that down? Let's see about your stitches.
How have you been feeling, CJ? Any fevers, pains, anything itching or leaking anything?
Not so far. They're just itchy. Oh, the longer they're in, the itchier.
That does happen. That's part of the healing process. Okay, these look ready to go.
I figured since it left a hairline fracture in her cheek, I figured it was mostly focused. Because, like, I feel like that's pretty good for getting fucking pistol whipped across the face.
Okay, you just want to turn your face towards me. We'll get these out.
Still cute. Yeah.
So how you been keeping otherwise?
It's getting a little easier to sleep. I've had some really good talks with people, but I made a deal with Dean that if he would see a counselor, I would see a counselor. So I gotta keep my promise.
Is he seeing a counselor?
I'm gonna work on trying to find him one.
I do offer counselling now. I can have a chat with him. Otherwise, there's Dr. Margot and Adela, AB. I think they have some space as well.
I'm trying to think. Do you think I could go to you sometime?
Sure, of course you can.
And with Dean, I'd like to see him to see you too, unless it's too hard having two of the same, since we're together, having, if it's conflicting interests or not.
Well, we can give it a try. We'll see how we go. I might end up referring one of you to someone else. Just for, your own sanity's sake.
Well, I probably shouldn't jerk out of your hand like that. I'm sorry.
Hey, be careful. It's okay. It's all right. It's okay. I've had worse, trust me. Ever try pulling a bullet out of someone who's like specifically trying to fucking run away from you? Because I have.
Oh, run away out of pain or run away because they didn't want to get caught because they were wanted?
Out of pain. Trying to, it's people when you're in that much amount of, that amount of pain, your body does things that it wouldn't otherwise do, kind of move outside your brain sort of thing. Okay.
Can I ask you a weird question?
You can ask me anything.
I guess I've been asking a lot of people this, and I've asked a lot of deputies this, and people that are wanted, but I realized I've never asked a doctor. What do you consider good? To be good?
Let me show you something. I promise it won't hurt you. I'm not kidnapping you or anything. We're just going around the corner. Just in case. So, you see that sign?
Gray Woolen Mill?
My family built this mill.
Are we getting lore time?
Probably, I don't know, maybe 80 years ago, something like that. One of the first things that happened in... One of the first things that came up in roads. You hear that? The wheel?
I do.
Have you ever heard of a Callaghan necktie?
Is it made from fibers from Caliga?
It's when you put someone's head between the spokes of the mill wheel. and you let the wheel turn.
Howdy, you two.
Eddie. I never did it myself, but I've seen it done. I did nothing to stop it. I was young, too young to do anything, but... What I consider good is seeing that wheel turn. Knowing what it is, what it's for, what it's done. And just turning the other way. Trying to do better. Accepting what happened here and the part that I played, even if it was small, even if I didn't necessarily mean to.
We'll see. Howdy, is this a private conversation or?
No, just reminiscing on family history. What's going on?
Okay. No, I just wanted to apologize for snapping earlier. I just thought Dean was in trouble.
No, it's honestly, August. I'm sorry I was being so flippant. I get it.
It's okay. You didn't do
No,
anything
if it
wrong.
had been
It's just
no, it's just if it had been one of my friends, if it had been you, I would have been fucking tearing the walls apart. So I get it. I do. Are you okay, Sweeney?
Yeah, she wanted both of us for something, and I guess she thought sending him that telegram would get him there.
And it would have. I was just unavailable.
Okay. Well. Alright, that's someone to put on my list.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, not the list.
Oh yes.
It's the get fucked list.
Listen, I've heard about so many lists in the past few weeks.
No,
Oh,
Bonnie's
no.
is legal. It's just when you get on that list, you wish you never had.
Dean,
Yeah.
I haven't checked how much money I've been carrying on me.
I'm sure you have.
You want to go to
Let's-
the bank?
Let's escort you to the bank.
I have
I had over
$500 and-
$200.
I have
Yeah.
$555 on me right now.
Yeah, let's
I'll
go.
take it.
Also, I'm
No.
pretty sure they just took our keys away from the hotel.
You know what? And let me give you this real quick.
Good.
For
We
the
can just
hotel.
Go to the bank.
No, you're taking this first.
CJ,
This
when are
is
you
how
going
she
to be
gets
under
me.
sheriff?
What the hell? Nobody wants me to be undersheriff right now.
I do. I want a sunshiny undersheriff. Is that too much to ask?
Listen, I gotta be the best deputy I can be, and then maybe senior deputy, and then we'll see what the world wants for me.
I'm
I
gonna
would
need a
love to see
lifeguard.
you be a sheriff. Yeah, I would love to see you be a
Someone's-
super deputy.
Someone's
Super
down
deputy.
at the
Super
someone's down
deputy.
at the Van Horn stables. I need to go there. I need a live.
All right, let's.
Okay.
You go with CJ. I'll go with her.
Here,
All right.
we can go too.
Where's my horn? Oh.
It's a hornet's nest over there right now, but they may understand a medic needing to help. Not just a
Hornet's
medic, a
nest.
doctor needing to help
If
someone.
it's just one person, that's fine. We can also just loop up through Butcher's Creek and hit it that way. If it's too dangerous for you, that's fine.
Nah,
we can
take
just go
take
in
the
there.
most direct route. We'll see.
Okay.
See
Right,
what
we
happens.
go in there, grab the patient, get out. The tip was sent 20 minutes.
I try
ago,
hard
so-
to, like, even without, like, hearing tips that GEG's active, to treat Van Horn like they're actually fucking in there. Like, they legitimately, because they could be. Even if I'm not having tips
Do
and
we want to
everything.
send a tip saying we're going up there?
I've marked myself down as responding. If we're gonna send a tip, we need to do it quickly.
All right. Do. Okay.
That's a lot of horses.
Cut through Calico, please. Just get to the left. I don't think so. Dean, CJ, if you could send a tip.
Yep.
Thing is though, you think about it, there's something kind of beautiful in that though. CJ's fine being a fire that keeps everyone going.
Do we send a tip or go with them? They're going past the city.
Didn't he say to send a tip?
Yeah, okay. Damn it, August.
Here,
every
if you
time
want to
he
go
leaves-
with them, I'll send the tip and catch back up. Because he may need you out there.
It's best we stick together, 2 and 2. Every time he leaves me behind, something happens, though.
My face is so less itchy.
Good.
No.
And you look really good.
You don't gotta lie to me. But I do think I'm gonna trade out this neck wrap with a red one. Like
it would
having my bandana in a way.
I have a black bandana, because any color as long as it's black.
CJ normally has a bit of red on her, but that's because in her mom's religion, I think red means mourning. Like that, it's a mourning color. And CJ's always mourning someone. I think in her way, it's kind of like a way of remembering those that have fallen. Yeah, and it makes her think of Hank. Hanky Pinky.
Okay.
Alright, ready for the stables?
Yeah.
Lead the way. We need to be careful though, especially after everything yesterday.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a wide berth.
Dun, dun, dun. I love the background, yeah.
Unfortunately, the horses stay pretty slow around even the outskirts, so if we don't see the grays, we may not want to even approach.
You know what I was thinking?
Mhm.
You know, Scout tried to kidnap me yesterday.
You know, Olia told me she and Porter prevented that?
It was, Elia chased, but Nadia and Porter are the ones that caught up, cornered him in the factory over there.
Mhm.
And you know, even though I was scared and thinking about all those things, you know what's really stupid that I thought about?
What?
Scout is a hell. What do you call him? A equestrian? A horse rider? And it got me thinking, I might need to practice around here a bit more. He was threading needles I didn't even know were here. He was a master of escape. He was like a ghost.
I need to learn this city a little more, especially on foot, because when Joseph Heller gets out of Sisika, he's going to be targeting Augustine Timms. So that means being Lemoyne and her being a Saint Denis deputy. I want to make sure she's not on her own trying to chase him down, or if she's just by herself and he gets a drop on her.
You think they're gonna take this hurt individual? Sorry, I was thinking, are they gonna take this hurt individual to Annisburg or back to Saint Denis, you think?
It's hard to say. August likes the Annisburg office, surprisingly, but depending on how bad it is, Bonnie might actually try and take him somewhere else.
Yeah.
Now, surprisingly, you probably know your way around here better than I do.
In some ways. I just don't know it well in the dark. Alright, come on. We're gonna cut left.
Okay. I mean, I know little places around Roanoke, area around Van Horn. I don't know how to manage around it too well. Aside from the tracks.
We'll take a kind of a shortcut through the tracks, but we'll cut up left in a minute. But we'll keep our horses a bit calm because we don't want to get caught unaware. Like I said, I don't know it as well in the dark though.
I was held up by the Frey gang remnants, and I thought they were going to take me to Van Horn because we were really close to it.
Here, let me double check where we are so I don't lead us right in here. I don't know it well in the dark. Okay. We're gonna want to cut down here.
We're both riding hammer horses right now.
Are we really?
You gave me this one.
Oh, they both came from Hugh. It's gonna get a bit hairy. It's gonna be through the trees. I just had to make sure I was turned around. I just want to keep us away from Van Horn.
I ride through here with Game Warden Maddie, and she's like, I'm surprised you can keep up with me. I only fell over once.
I do too, Prideful. I do too.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're right. Alright, do you see anything towards stables?
No. Nothing.
Alright, let's go ahead towards Shannisburg.
It's very smart of you. I was gonna ride directly to the stables, but I think your idea was better. I think that's Corvus in front of the telegram, so I think they're here.
Alright. CJ knows better than she doesn't want to be fucking caught out there alone. Yep, there he is. Is there a tailor here? What the hell? Everything okay?
Yeah, turns out Harry from Van Horn found the guy named Joshua. A horse crash helped him up.
Oh, that's good.
Mhm.
Not good that they got hurt, but
it's just
good.
It's just it's weird because the tip didn't come in from a rider, sort of a passerby. It came in from someone who had the telegram number. Just didn't put anything on it. So I mean, I figured it was a trap, to be honest. Just measure it up.
Yep, as we should.
Wait a second. Hank got hurt. They thought it was Dakota that they were carrying. And they said it came from a telegram. They thought it was a trap. They wouldn't try to trap a doctor to try to help Dakota, would they?
I don't know. I know the only person that's asked for a doctor to come to Van Horn out in the open on a tip line is Zip Quill, but I mean, I miss tips. I'm asleep sometimes, so I don't really know if anyone would.
I know, don't like it up here. It's okay, boy.
August. Hank said he got hurt in that fight. They thought that he said that when he got hurt because he had more bullets in him from deputies. That apparently they thought he was Dakota being carried. That means Dakota's hurt, right? Would they try to lure a doctor in with like something like that? Maybe not expecting a bunch of deputies to come.
Aye, what do you think
Could it
I'm
have been a
seeing?
trap?
Possibly. That's why
Shady-
we had to come.
Oh, Christ. Okay. Sweeney.
That's what I thought. I thought you were saying shady buying instead of cherry
Van Horn, and she's like, no.
Okay, well, it looks like I need to work on my diction.
I can't believe you told her that, Sweeney. I thought you should have just left that in your own shameful corner.
What did you say?
I used to, whenever Bonnie says goodbye, she just says cherry bye, and I always thought it was shady bye.
Is that what I sound like to you?
Cherry bye.
Cherry bye.
All right, come on.
I don't sound like August.
Is that what I sound like to you?
That's what you sound like, fella.
Oh, I do need to get the permanent condition about the scar, but you only see it when it's on the face.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, he does.
Second of all, fucking shady bye. Fucking shady bye.
That's why I was confused.
Yeah, shady bye, fella. That's a good one.
You got a destination in mind, just in case.
Back to Santini Roads, I'd say Roads.
Oh, you're Bonnie, please, Bonnie.
I'd like to go back to Rhodes, just to central.
Bonnie, please. I was like, can we?
Oh,
Oh, howdy.
Have y'all seen that injured body?
Someone picked him up.
Oh, okay.
Harry
Then
from
that's
Van
working.
Horn.
They took him to Van Horn.
No, Harry from Van Horn found him, picked him up.
Yeah, we're going back to Rhodes if we ain't needed here anymore.
Oh, okay.
Hooper, did you come out here alone?
No. There's a senior cadet, another new deputy, and 2 rangers.
Aye, where
We're
are they?
meeting up in Ansburg.
Okay. Alright, just
We spread up to search the area, and then we're meeting up.
Okay. Right.
Yeah, trust me, I don't go out to near Van Horn alone. Unless I'm in disguise. Or I'm angry.
Oh. I think an angry Hooper would scare me.
I don't want to know. I don't think that's a good idea. Alright, let's get back to Roads in that case.
We are lingering.
Alright, good luck, Hooper. You have a good night.
Alright, see you later, Grace.
Be safe, Hooper.
And CJ.
Bye-bye.
And Jethro.
Jethro. He's got him, JJ. Oh god. This fog.
No, you know what would really piss him off? Call him a Cooper.
Not the Cooper.
Yeah, the Coopers and the Hoopers had a war. Call him a Cooper. Just be like, oh, hey, Senior Deputy Cooper, how's it going? And he's ooh.
They'll be like, what the fuck did you say to me?
Yeah, he's probably gonna go, that's going in your feedback.
I don't want to know my.
Ooh. No. No, don't leave me. Don't leave me. Don't leave me, please, God, don't leave me. Hi, Bernie. Hi, Sweet Bean. Oh my god, my panic. Oh no. I'm sorry. If you hear the clip of when Scout goes.
You missed it. Dean was sassing.
What was he sassy? He's so sassy. He does get sassy. You gotta watch out for him.
He said, "Fuck you, August." That's what he said.
Oh shit.
Did you
I just snorted. I did. I snorted. I can't help it.
Now don't go thinking you're funny now, dude. Going right.
It'd be really funny when I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do it.
It feels
Shit,
good to
funny when
laugh.
You do something. Good, CJ. Good. Laugh. Good.
You ain't allowed to point out the snorting though.
What you mean, a little going from you?
You know what? I will assault my senior deputy.
Okay.
You are a master of navigation.
I thought you were the best moonshiner out here.
Is it snort or snorts? Maybe it's plural.
I'm also not used to working by I'm not used to working with people. I normally go by myself.
Yeah, I hate people too.
It's not I hate
Especially
people.
once
It's
you
like slow me
get
down.
their senior deputies.
You know, I love the transit authority, but they slow me down. Got to zoom.
When I was in Bluestone, I almost careened a wagon full of doctors into a river sideways.
I heard about that.
Word travels fast.
What'd you
especially in arts.
Brother,
Well,
it's been months. What do you
You
mean
know,
fast?
well, she heard about it. I don't know.
No! Oh no!
Oh
Oh no! Oh
I've used 10 bandages today, all on horse crashes.
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna whisper something in your ear. You ready? Get fucked, fella.
Fuck you, fella. Who's going through my pockets? You have small fingies.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, thanks.
Whoa, she's back.
I think you tried to kill your brother.
Did I what?
I think you tried to kill your brother.
Are you okay? Are you okay?
I'm fine. You
I'm
just
so
made
sorry.
me do
I
a
had to-
front flip.
I'm so sorry. I had a very, very strange headache. I'm so sorry.
It's fine.
You should have heard him going through the air. He was like,
Oh no.
That did happen, yeah.
It did
You're
happen.
lucky I'm made out of 100%. You're lucky I'm made out of 50% gray.
Well, there's a-
You're 100% grey. You're 100%. You're one of us.
there's a reason Belshaw and I call you the thick one in our investigations.
That is a good one.
I think another one of my emotes just got
And what
done.
did you call Bonnie?
If you want to give me a second, I can probably get it uploaded. I don't know if it's actually done or not, though.
I called him the wobbly one.
You're an emo. I will rip
Purpose of whenever they were watching us
each
in the
little
sun.
hair off of your forearm. One by one, I'll pluck them with needle nose tweezers.
He
That was
found
our
you
whole
right
deal.
Is that what I'm looking for?
He did. He walked right by us.
Is that
We didn't
the
say a
one I'm
word
looking
to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, Angie. That little emote cracks me
I
up.
had a really good voice for that too.
So I got my sad music playing.
You were talking like the thick one.
That's where you.
Ah, yes, that's a thick one.
There you go.
Is talking to the slim one while the wobbly one stands to the side.
I would start using that voice I did for the cadets bank training as a criminal.
Oh my god, I
You
love
literally
that,
yelled.
by the way.
Literally yelled.
Come get us, you fucking cunts!
I did say that. I did say that. That was because Mania said you gotta be mean, and I said
Yeah.
I don't know what to say. And I was like, "You rat bastard!" He goes, "No, you gotta get mean." And I was like, "You filthy cunts!" And he was like, "That's exactly what I wanted."
Exactly.
He said, "That's
Yeah.
exactly what I wanted."
Yeah, I was sad I couldn't stay, but I was very amused watching you do bank check.
I think I did a voice like this. And then I'd get real deep out of nowhere. Be like, shut up, lady.
I want to hear something, something, something principle from you. Hello.
Boo-hoo, fella.
Oh my god, that's my least favorite who we have here. What's your name? What's your mother's maiden name? What's your blood type? It's like,
Well, hold on now. I will say, I do appreciate whenever they have a conversation with me and then ride, rather than they ride up and go, all right, that's it. Everything you have belongs to me.
yeah,
Now go
or
fuck yourself.
what
Zooms
happened
off.
to me at a telegram station? He just walked up and said, "Put your hands up." And I thought, wow, this is
Yeah, yeah.
I just remember I need to write a report for 2 things.
Now there you go. There you go. And you better two-thing that report real right quick.
Well, I have one with Scout tried to kidnap me, and then I have one for Victory Street.
We can check.
And the other one was for Victory Street.
Yeah. Write your reports, CJ.
Write your reports.
Howdy there, I'm
Seems-
the new deputy, Grim Sheeper.
Jedediah, is that you?
Ah, CJ.
Howdy.
Go on, Bonnie. Get your shit sorted.
My life, Dr. Gray. I love you, Dr. Gray.
I love them.
Well, shit, I had to behave for 2 months. I guess after we start the counter now.
I really like CJ with her little scar. I think it's like just enough without like overdoing it, you know? Like it's enough to be an impactful like scar, but not enough to be like, yeah, my face just got absolutely destroyed by it. Let me be dramatic. I think it's just enough. Actually, I can see it better here. I just figure if it like chipped her cheek, I mean, where we are. Look at look at that baby. Look at the baby. I want to lighten her eyeliner a little bit. I want to do the opacity down so it's not so dark, and I think it'll make her look even younger. I'm looking for. I think I just changed it red. Oh my god, do you know what she looks like right now? Do y'all know what she looks like? Oh god, what he's a DC hero. The Vigilante! She kinda looks like the Vigilante! Hate kinda looks like the Vigilante! Look at it's the mask that's doing it for me. I think the red looks good with it. What do y'all think? Are we okay with the red? Also, are we thinking a different shirt? Maybe a different shirt. I still want to do yellow. I still want to do yellow. I just feel like yellow is very good for CJ. What kind of colors go on? Is it too much? I just feel like we should keep the yellow theme. Do y'all think we should keep the yellow theme? Also, I'm turning it off sad music. We need upbeat. Kinda dig it. I kinda dig it. I like the sunny colors too. She's like, I want to be the lighthouse.
You were whispering too, you son of a bitch. Why are we going backwards from town? You're gonna murder this man right here. No! There's some deputies right at the bank. They can see everything.
Get the hell out of my way. Wait, are they matching? That's cute. They're wearing the same outfit. Are they twins?
Well, that's Deanie Sweeney. I don't know. The other one said he's Dr. Gray's brother, so I don't know. Does that mean Deanie Sweeney is Dr. I love Dr. Gray.
I'm just listening to them in the background.
Well, you guys look adorable in your little outfit there.
Dr. Gray, how do I get this sister?
Oh, she has standards. I'm sorry.
No, she's
Do we like this better than the other one?
2 months and I
Or are we still thinking?
Does she have like any flowers or something she likes? Or, no. Does she like any books or anything?
No.
Do I need to hurt myself immensely so she has to put her hands inside of me?
Put her hands inside of me? What are we talking about now?
Fuck.
Man.
Are you gonna just say no to everything I ask?
I don't know.
Oh damn, he does know what the words are.
They said, you think you'll make change, you and your little shirt and your freckles, and CJ's like, bet, motherfucker.
He added some I don't into that.
Yeah.
All right. I see you. You're one of them hard bargain types.
Sure.
Jiggle physics. Sorry. Sorry.
I don't have to
Sorry.
ask us, partner.
Oh, he is big man.
One of them. Woo-wee. Look at this. I'm Mr. Big
Maybe?
Man on the porch of the bank.
What do we think?
Your words, not mine.
Oh, it makes sense to believe.
Oh,
They're
wait,
not-
does it undo it?
sitting on the
Okay, you
office
can't have it up.
porch. They gotta be porch sitting on the other porch.
Damn.
No, you're right. I should just walk.
Hi, Blackberry. 5 streak streak. Hell yeah. I like the mess too. I don't know how I feel about the shirts yet. I gotta find a good shirt. Talk to me. Tell me. I can't find the right shade of yellow in this without it making like pea color. I mean, there's kind of like this color. Let's turn back to 18. What are we thinking? I always have I struggle with shirts so bad. Oh, she naked. Okay. Ooh, I kind of like how form-fitting this is. It's simple, but I kind of like simple. Is that weird? I just like simple sometimes. But I can't find a good color. I think I'm gonna go back to this.
That's nice.
I think I did all this just to say I wanted yellow. I'm not gonna lie. I think I went through all that just to think I wanted yellow. Is this the same yellow I had?
My horse.
I don't think so. Was it the same yellow I had? It doesn't feel right now.
Use me.
Is this
What
right?
are you talking about?
Yeah, I think you're right. I think it was more lemon.
Definitely. Probably not. Sorry to, ruin your plan. I don't think I'm wanted at the present moment, but I don't know that I'll be the greatest leverage for you.
Rob.
What's in it for me? Like what?
Is it this one?
$50. I'll pay more in fines when they arrest me for finding you some kind of a hostage or something.
Are you talking about robbing a bank? I'm gonna go with this right now. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you fuckers? Where are y'all having this conversation?
Hello, deputy.
Howdy!
Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you again, too. You weren't thinking of taking a hostage, were you?
Me? What would I take a hostage for? I just came into town to, work at the store. What do you mean, take a hostage? What are you implying?
I was in the dressing room.
Dressing room?
In there. And I could hear quite the conversation. About $50.
$50? You think I would take somebody hostage for $50?
No, I could hear you making the point that it wasn't worth it. Don't do it.
I got no idea what you're talking about, okay?
I'm sure
Listen,
you don't, but don't do it.
I mean, I am just, I was, trying to see if, my family was working at the store today.
Okay, well, you keep at it. Just don't get in any trouble. Okay?
Trouble? I never been in trouble a day in my life.
I heard what I heard, and I just don't want to see you do something silly. I just want you to do good things.
Do good things, like what? What kind of good things?
I don't know. Buy somebody flowers.
Buy somebody flowers.
I don't know, go to the graveyard, maybe clean up a little bit, put some flowers down for the people that don't visit them anymore. You know, good things.
Wait, you mean put flowers down for people that is dead?
Yeah.
Because they don't got people visiting them?
Yeah. I like to do it sometimes.
Yeah, well, you're a nice person. Clearly, you're a nice person. If you, feeling bad for the dead people because they don't get visitors and not because they're dead.
Well, I mean, you can't change that they're dead, but you can at least remember them by reading their names on a tombstone.
What if they was, bad people, not worth remembering?
You know, I think there's a lot of bad people out there. But I think at one point a lot of them were good. And they can't really do any more bad if they're dead, right?
That's true. I guess that is something to, rejoice over. Maybe it is worth giving them some flowers or not. But let me just circle back to the first point. You're talking about buying flowers. That's a lot of flowers to buy to, remember every dead person
You don't have
that's
to do it
buried
for
in a
every
grave.
person. Just start out small. Maybe just one.
What if you, let's say, you see a nice patch of wildflowers out in the field. Would those suffice, or do you gotta
Yeah.
buy them?
No, you don't have to buy them.
Hmm.
Just something that when people look at it, they go, man, somebody cared about them. At least cared enough to leave flowers.
Right, right.
But I gotta make sure that the others know I'm around because they get nervous when I disappear, and I kind of didn't tell them I was changing my outfit. So
Yeah, that's fine. I get it. Can I ask you a question before you leave?
yeah,
You seen Mr. Deputy Detective Wade Glass, my arch nemesis, around?
I haven't seen him today. Why is he your arch nemesis?
Because he's mean, he's rude, he beat up Percy, he arrested Percy, he arrested me, he said mean things about my wife, all kinds of stuff. He's a mean guy. And he was my best friend, and now he's not.
I'm sorry to hear that. That's really sad.
Yeah, it is sad. Maybe one day I can, be the bigger man by leaving flowers at his grave.
Well, just don't put him in the grave, right?
Sure. Have a nice day, Deputy.
You too.
Just put me in a bad
Like
spot.
you just running like, oh my gosh.
I thought the sun was starting to rise and then set and then changed its mind and rose again.
I
Hello,
feel like
you.
I'm good. I finally got the stitches out of my face, so I'm feeling pretty good. They were
Hey.
itchy. They were so
They didn't
itchy.
fix your face.
Oh.
I'm joking.
Damn.
Oh, that was mean.
That was mean.
I've never had my face has never got hurt like this before. I'm not used to it
CJ?
looking different. I'm sorry.
CJ, you look
Even
fine.
with your broken face, you're still a lot better
Oh,
looking.
it's broken, huh?
Oh my god. Wow.
I'm okay.
Look, as somebody who's been shot in the face and head area 3 times now, you look great.
Thank
You look adorable. You're fine.
You do be.
Don't you
Ain't
just
you just
got
prettier
your-
than a sunrise in the springtime?
Get off the ground. You just got your stitches out.
Yeah, don't get it dirty. Don't
Yeah, get
don't
off the
infect your
ground.
area.
Don't infect your area.
That sounds disgusting.
That is disgusting.
That
So
is
stop laying
disgusting.
down. I
Come on now.
couldn't think of the word
Infect your
face.
area.
I couldn't think of the word face for a second.
Check,
I'm very
check,
tired.
check telegrams with me. Check telegrams with me. Check telegrams with me,
Sure.
please. Let's go.
Okay.
Bye now.
Are we running?
Now we'll walk.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I got my stitches out. It's the first day I've really looked at myself. I was going to the tailor and I went, huh, that's what my face looks like now. And maybe it'll fade with time. Howdy again.
Hey, Deputy.
Yes, sir.
You know another deputy with a blue shirt?
I do.
Can't remember his name, but I met him before.
Mustache?
Yeah, I think so.
Blonde or dark-haired?
I can't remember all these details. I think he was dark-haired. Wears a dark black hat, big white brim, I think, right? Anyway, the point is that lady that you heard trying to proposition me to kidnap someone, well, she just kidnapped him, and she told me to come tell you that he'll be back safe soon.
Wait, what? Who was it? What did they look like?
I don't know what her name was.
Was she
She wearing a
blonde?
mask.
I got no idea. She was wearing chaps. That's the only thing I can
Son
remember.
of a bitch. Nobody takes my teeny weenie!
That's the second time I think he's been kidnapped by her.
I've been taken. Honey. Man wrote into town saying that.
Hey, the red and the yellow
woman-
really works.
Thank you. Doing Johnson the one kidnapped a deputy in blue with dark hair. Most likely, Annie grabbed bean like that. J-U-L-A-0.
He's put in a tip as well.
I'm a bit of a pacifist, but that woman makes me want to turn into not a pacifist. She makes me want to beat her ass.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I'm on a good list.
It makes me feel better for you. But I'm gonna choke her for taking Dean. But not really. Son of a bitch. Fucking Annie. Hey. Does this deserve this music? Fucking Annie! Fucking Annie!
Howdy. What?
Did she take sex?
I think she took Dean again because somebody wrote into town, said that they were propositioning to kidnap someone, and then they said that they were wearing chaps, and that they took a deputy in blue with dark hair and a white hat, put in a tip. I'm gonna choke that woman. And I don't mean
No,
that.
he said that she sent him a telegram saying she was going to bed. What the hell?
Are we sure it
Party
wasn't Rin
Ricard.
LeBeau? She was wearing chaps and a corset.
Oh my god, I think it was Ren. It's
Could've
gotta
been Rin
be.
LeBeau.
Well, now I need to change the tip. Is Ren more dangerous?
Equally?
Should I go correct the tip that I thought it was Annie?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, just say it's unknown could also be Ren LeBeau, because we don't know who.
Dressed the same.
Yeah, but she did that.
So you see, he's like, I'm a pacifist. I love everyone. You took my Deanie Weenie? Choke you. By the way, she says Deanie Weenie because it's just fucking funny to me. Oh, see, I would not call him Deanie Weenie.
Oh, dear.
Update. Could also be Ren LeBeau. Deputy DJ 2L. Only describe wearing. Ren, you're supposed to be on the straight and narrow. Who are you? Why are you taking the back entrance? That's shady. That's shady. Alright, I
Wanna go have a
updated
look?
it.
Well, CJ, you want to go look for him?
Yeah, let's go look for him.
Where do you want to look? Because we put a tip out.
You think they... I don't know which direction to go.
As soon as you give me the word, I'll put the tip in.
Let's go through Emerald, just because I think if he was over here, they would have went in this direction.
Hold on.
Maybe Strawberry? No, Strawberry. Please say Strawberry.
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 Yeah, I need to... Or just Strawberry Way.
Just
CJ.
Strawberry.
Just Strawberry Way. I need to think for a moment.
No. Yeah, we did, We got to do the scar across the face. What I did is that the first day it happened, I went ahead and put
Hey,
the...
CJ,
What'd you say?
how have you been?
I've been better, but I am okay.
Good, good. Not you staying out of trouble? Last time I talked to you, you said you weren't staying out of trouble.
You know, I got dragged down to the rug store and thought I was gonna die, but instead I got hit with a gun and my face was busted up. And you know, I got the stitches out today, and you know, that just felt like a really good push towards recovery of the emotional kind. So, you know, I think I'm doing okay, but now I'm rambling because I get nervous.
Oh, yeah, well, good. You should be nervous around me.
Alright. Let's go short strawberry. I want to be upset and nervous, but I'm also like, everybody always kidnaps Dean for bullshit to go talk, and I'm like, is he gonna be okay? Is he not gonna be okay? Is this a conversation kind of kidnapping, or is this the, oh, he might be dead kind of kidnapping?
What's the whole thing with Ani? Because where are we going?
I got confused. I got distracted. Actually, hold up. Are there
Hello,
listeners?
sir.
No, there ain't.
How are you? That's the local worker. So.
Know anybody that rides a black Turkoman? Huh. Alright.
That local was right by it, so I wonder if he stole it.
Maybe? Alright. Let's try strawberry just because, Rin, if she was with Alexio, Gotti, I used to see them around each other a lot. He stays in Annisburg, but I would always see them a lot in Strawberry, which is why I'm thinking Strawberry.
Yeah, they operate in Ansburg.
I feel like we're pissing in the wind right now. It could go any direction.
So what's the whole thing with Ani? Because he were in roads with her the other day, and he got on her horse willingly, and they rode off together.
I don't know. They keep just having conversations, but I don't know what kind of conversations they're having.
And then he came back,
Going
and
left.
then it was myself and 2 senior cadets on the left on tracks. And it was 2 senior cadets with me. He walked through everybody and kicked the door open, like physically.
Dean
In
is
a very bad
going through something right now.
I
And
appreciate that, but don't ever take your.
no, I agree. I'm just saying that I don't know fully what's going on right now that's been causing that. I know that it has to do with Ani. I know that we went to have a conversation about it, but I'm not exactly sure the details.
Ani pulled me aside yesterday and was talking to me and Valentine. And so she has her list of people that she said she's testing them to make sure that they have good traits.
Also,
So
I need a bit of a moment. Can somebody take the lead from me for a second?
Sure.
Thank you. I'm having
Okay,
a
1,
blood.
2 on me.
I'm having a blood sugar drop, and I can feel it because I start getting nauseous, and I can't think clearly, and my hands start shaking really bad. And that's kind of like where I am right now. And it's making me feel sick. I might need to hop off in a minute to go grab like something to eat.
Well, I hope he's okay.
I feel bad because I may have kicked down the door in St. Denis yesterday, and I felt very, very bad about it. And hearing Dean do it too makes me feel
It ain't
bad.
a good look, that's all I'm gonna say. Especially when
What was that?
I said it ain't a good look, especially in front of senior cadets.
We had a good long conversation about it. And
Glad to watch it.
I think it should help.
Good. No, just I don't want anybody feeling bad and trying to work at the same time.
They didn't know what to say.
I hope he's okay. I don't know what she said to him. Put him in such a foul mood. On the left here across the river. She's kidnapped me before. We met together. She told me that I'm on her special list and that I ain't gonna be harmed or some shit. And I make her feel good. You don't hear the voices. We're going right here.
Alright. She told Dean that she couldn't touch him. Or something like that.
Couldn't live here.
Couldn't live. The only reason I'm thinking Strawberry right now is because I've never seen her in Annisburg, but I've seen Rin in Strawberry more often than not. Which is the only reason I'm thinking Strawberry, but they could be in any direction right now.
Yeah.
God, I still need to do that report, but I might have to do it tomorrow. I might need a moment in Strawberry, but I really want to find Dean.
That guy said that she wasn't gonna harm him, right?
I don't know. Just that I overheard when I was getting changed them talking about somebody wanting to pay someone to kidnap someone. And he was saying it wasn't worth it because she was only offering like $50 for it.
So, before that guy came up and said that, Ruby Rings was attempted to, there was an attempted kidnap on Ruby Rings from Randall Bow, confirmed.
Why, though? Why take someone? What are you wanting? What are you trying to get out of it?
Especially a deputy.
It's just when my blood sugar drops, it's like my brain stops
My
functioning.
first instinct is
like
it
literally.
might be something small, or it might be a weapon she wants back.
Yeah, but she attempted to take Ruby Reigns first. Maybe they should try to take them to Sheriff Office.
Mm-hmm.
There's
Any
more
hostage would do. Yeah. Knowing that she took a deputy means we can rule off bank robbery.
Okay, slow it down.
I got a telegram. I'm gonna check that just in case.
Alright, we'll check the tip line.
I don't even know what Dean's horse looks like.
Normally a blue Rowan.
Was the door open?
Yes, it was.
I'm gonna put out a tip.
Have a good night.
You going to bed?
Yep.
Good night, Ryder.
I'm gonna tell.
Is he okay?
Sure. Yeah, I don't see anything for him. Let me this real quick. I just really want to check on Dean first. Well, just rode through.
I didn't recognize a single one of them, but they looked like an outfit.
Yeah, I'll update Sundine. I don't know what to do.
If she took him, there's gotta be a purpose. Just gotta wait and see what it is.
Oh no. All I can think about is Scout tried to kidnap me yesterday. And he's but it's a woman. But I'm afraid what if Scout had them kidnap Dean? But no, Scout wouldn't operate like that. He would just get you alone. At least I think that's how he'd work. He's sneaky.
I don't know. The weirdest part about it is, if she needed something, and she just needed a hostage, she could have just taken him to the sheriff's office in Rhodes. There were deputies there.
Maybe that
So,
guy put a tip out about people locking doors.
Fair enough. So now I'm wondering, I don't think she needs something from the department. Yes, she could be taking him for a purpose if somebody else wants him, and that could be either Dead End Gang for you or Golden Hounds, just, well, both of you. Or it could just be the fact that Ren LeBeau likes to take people and be weird, which has happened.
Ren was so good, though. She was behaving. Why start doing this?
Well, this isn't the start. She was fighting alongside the Bond in some Western game a couple weeks ago. You know, she just flip-flops. She's a flip-floppy kind of person.
Oh. I'm gonna check my telegrams. Maybe hear something from Dean. I'm not even on duty. I don't even got my badge on my chest.
You see.
Howdy.
Howdy. Have you, seen... You know Dean?
Yeah.
Have you seen him around lately?
Today in general?
Yes. But, I mean, like, within the last maybe 10, 15 minutes.
Oh, no. The last time I saw him was in Rhodes, like an hour or so ago. A little more.
Okay, thank you. Go ahead, get stuff going.
I doubt I mean, I'm going back home to the Pronghorn, but I doubt I'll see him. But if I see him, do you want me to tell him that you're looking for him?
Yes, please. Yep. Thank you. So you're stressed. I am lying on my back right now. I really need to go. I feel sick. I really need to, like... I never asked you if you preferred Frank or Sax.
Either or. I'm fine first.
Frank,
Sarah calls me Frank. Most people in the department call me Sax. You can call me either or. I don't mind.
I'm gonna call you Frank. I was gonna say it feels more intimate, but that sounds weird coming from my mouth. I don't want it. I don't mean it like that. I just mean like
Shut up.
but like
You're a good friend. I like it. Frank, thank you.
And I always tell everybody, I know it gets confusing because there's other Clementine, but you can always call me CJ or Clementine, or you can call me June. You can call me whatever you want. You can call me literally whatever you want. But I might need to rest, and I feel really bad because I'm worried about Dean. But I'm at a point I don't think I can keep going. I think I'd be more hurt than help.
That's fine.
And I feel bad about it. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Don't feel... Why would you... Don't feel bad.
Because if it was me and it reversed, Dean wouldn't stop looking for me, and I'm just at a point that I can't keep going. And I feel guilty.
Then you're not 100%. And I would want somebody at 100% to be searching. For me, anyway. Otherwise, there could be missed details, missed locations, because you ain't thinking straight.
That's true. Okay, I'm gonna go get some rest. You be careful, okay? And please bring him back, or else I'm gonna beat him up.
I just don't know the first place to look. I'm gonna keep going and going.
I don't know where to look either. It's almost better to stay in one place and just wait for a tip, or just keep moving until you do get a tip.
Yeah. Is August gone off duty?
I don't know where he is.
He said he was going off duty. Oh, there he is.
Oh.
All right, you rest well.
Thank you. I just can't keep going. I feel too sick. Like it literally, it makes your hands start shaking real bad. Like I feel like I'm operating in a fog, like where I can't think clearly, and my head starts hurting real bad, and I'm like, I can't keep going. I need to eat. I don't want to like pass out or something. Like something silly. So guys, let's figure out who we're gonna raid real quick. Also, let me see if this thing. The emotes are finished. There's 2 emotes that just got finished and they're making me laugh. Do y'all want to see them before we end? Do y'all want to see them before we end? Because they're so fucking cute. Let me see if I can get them real quick. Let me see real quick. They're so they're really fucking cute. Here, it'll take me like 5 seconds to do it real quick. They're really cute. Anyone to me? Wait 1 second. Hold real quick. My head ain't working. Just gotta find it real quick. What am I doing? Okay, let me see real quick what I'm doing. I can tell I'm fucked up because I can't hardly think right now to do this. It does. I don't like what I'm trying to do. Maybe I'll have to wait until later. But I don't want to wait until later. I want to. I want to do it now. Extract. Okay, I think if I extract them, it'll be fine. They're just so stinking cute. I can't stand it. It works. Time. Okay, there we go. There we go. Let me fix this, guys. Okay, I'm gonna have to just do it this way. I'm gonna have to call it Pop Pop until it's done. I don't even know what to call it because I already have one called Pop. I'm just gonna put 2 P's for now. There's that one. And here is the next one. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, they're so cute. I got it. I got it. Let me see if they're up now. Maybe I need to refresh it real quick. It should be good now. But I don't know if they need to be refreshed or not. Or if I need to refresh my stuff, but let me see if I can get it to work real quick. Oh, I don't think they'll pop up right away. No! Let me try refreshing. Oh no, guys, I don't think it's up already. I think it takes a second for it to show up. Okay, we'll mess with it next time. Let's figure out who we're gonna raid real quick. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I just gotta go rest my brain. Let's raid Endangered Finley, I think. Are we doing Endangered? Oh, no. No. Who else? Do I have anybody else that I want to raid? Let's do endangered Finley. There we go. Oh, it worked! Oh, it worked! Look at it! The little rapid talking one makes me think of like when she's just rambling on and on and on, and the little pop mouth. I just think they're so cute. It worked. They're so cute. Okay. I love seeing them. Just her rapid fire talking all the time. You're very cute. Guys, I love y'all. Good night. I might see y'all tomorrow. So good night. I love y'all. And until next time. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now.